Yeah, it's the place to learn, to unlearn everything you know. Unlocking mysteries with a robo key. Well, not totally. Yo, Drea, what on earth is that supposed to be?
Hello, yes, and welcome to Unbelievers Podcast live stream. It's your boy Ryle Russ and Russell Ryan. I'm here with Drea Mora. What's up, Drea?
Hey, not much. How's it going?
Not much. It's going good. And Rob, RoboKey. We're gonna lock some mysteries with the RoboKey. The RoboKey has made it this Friday night stream. What's up, buddy?
Hi guys, what's happening? How you doing? There's a cat in the shot. She won't leave. She's
He
here.
wants to DJ.
Yeah. You can't be in the stream. You're a cat.
I want to thank you for joining. Thank you, Kitty, for joining, everybody here. And yes, we are back. And I know last week I kind of bragged. I'm like, we're not skipping this month. We got a whole episode in the work. It's like doing another stream. It's like, are you fucking around and killing time not doing shows? No, we actually have two episodes ready to be recorded in the works, being recorded in the next few days. So that's coming soon. New Unbelievers episodes I'm very excited about. And I'm doing something tonight that I haven't done before. As you'll see, if you're in the chat here on YouTube, there's a poll up. And we're going to do a poll for what should we cover at the end of the show? Because I've got stuff on a lot of these guys we cover. And I can't just do that the entire time, even though sometimes I wish I could. But I have a poll. So who do you want to see us close this with? Is it either Corey Good, Bledsoe Said So, Joshua P. Warren, or Ivan Teller? All great choices, all very fun videos. So in the poll, chime in. I'll check in with that towards the end of the show. Of course.
What a list of choices you put together there.
Tantalizing selection. Ooh.
I've never heard such a list of things that I could go with any of them, honestly. I favored none of those things, to be honest with you.
You know,
maybe none of them.
I favor none of them.
It's a great rogues gallery. And they're all newer. There's the people we don't cover a ton. Ivan Teller we laid off of for a long time, but watching him walk around Christmas Day with
that was rough.
He's back on the radar for me. Watching his Christmas morning with walking around with the roosters and the gangster energy and whatever the hell else.
He seems so lost in those videos.
Literally, right?
Like just a wandering man in the streets. And it's almost like he's in another dimension where no one else exists except for him, because there's just emptiness. The towns are always empty. He's like one of those TikTokers who claims to be in like an alternate universe. You know, that's basically him.
Maybe that's the best we could hope for, honestly. That's the most exciting outcome, is if we find out he is. That would make up for how boring most of his shit is.
Well, the most exciting thing about him is that he lives in a ghost town, and it's like, and he walks around. It's not though, because he talks about like he's always scared to go when any other humans are there. He knows the 1 or 2 hour window where he's like, all right, I can go around here. Anyway, Ivan Teller, yeah, he's definitely on the list. So the choices are Ivan, PP, Bledsoe Said So, or Corey Good, who's always up to no good.
He's Corey terrible. Actually, he's bad. He's not good. But yeah, it's been a while. What has he been up to? Is he still?
I don't know. Vote
chasing the truth.
You might have to vote to find out, but we have more pressing things. We have pressing things to get to that involve.
We cannot see the jellyfish from satellites,
and that's part of Unbeliever News.
Jellyfish.
We do the news, we make it entertaining.
So the world of the weird is on fire as we know it so far this year. Now, we already started off with 10-foot tall aliens crawling around the Miami Mall and an unprecedented police response to it. Rob is completely convinced. He's scared. He said he's never going to Miami again because of the aliens. If you thought,
I don't know. I've watched those videos over and over and over again, and I don't know what those things are in those videos, but they don't look like aliens. They're just blurry blotches. And it doesn't even seem like the cops are looking at the aliens in Miami, but I digress.
No one cares about Miami anymore. Throw Miami in trash because
jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
A jellyfish have emerged, and this is like the big, huge story going on. And I was looking around. I was trying to compile a good amount of videos of this jellyfish footage and other jellyfish footage, but I didn't even need to, because there are bear weirdos and me on Reddit who make multi-threads full of videos of this. And look, this isn't my own laziness. They just happen to be way more organized than me. So we're going to go down this jellyfish saga. Before we get into this, either of you've seen the jellyfish alien video yet?
No.
You haven't? Oh,
No.
okay.
I guess it was semi-intentional because I did kind of mean to check it out. And then I thought, I haven't gotten around to it at this point. I'm just going to choose to be surprised.
Yeah,
that's
good.
Perfect. All right. So I'm going to pull up our first one here and let's see. So this is kind of the initial big jellyfish alien video. It's been released. This is from 2017, and we're going to get a little more backstory with it, accompanied with the main man involved with this, Jeremy Corbell. So this Dre is either 2017 or 2018. This is a base in Iraq where this strange thing was filmed for a while, but let's just watch it first.
It's in thermal. It was filmed on a weapons platform. You see that there's a dog there. See the animal is black. I'm assuming this is black hot. You see the object just went to white, and you'll see it going from white to black, and that's basically showing the heat differential. So it's going like hot and cold, hot and cold.
Okay, so this is your first time seeing it, and then we've been, keeping up with a lot of these things. It sounds like the description of that thing that was in Peru, where the people were stealing the gold, and they were like, no, these were just some kind of gold bandits who had jetpacks and were flying around. This looks like this was little aliens with little personal jet suits that they can get around in. You want to watch a little more? This is no,
I don't know. I don't think I didn't put that connection together whatsoever. I think you made that one on your own, but
no.
I like where you're going with it. I like that you're trying to connect the dots. It looks like what are those things in Star Wars called that the Imperials use? Imperial probe
droids. Yeah,
sure. It looks like an Imperial probe droid.
I did think
just like basically just doing its job. Honestly,
that's more feasible.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what job it's doing. And believe me, I didn't come up with this. Let's enhance and actually look at this guy some more. We're going to see a lot of this guy.
The problem was the optics platform was jammed. These individuals who target with these platforms, they can shoot out an Al-Qaeda tire at 27 miles away, but not being able to lock it was one of the first signs that something's weird.
Whoa.
I was able to find.
I mean, it's great that we live at a time where this is like what's getting released. Like this just came out a couple of days ago, right? Or maybe yesterday morning.
Very recently.
Love it. All right, let's see some more. Let's see when they enhance, because they got enhanced. That's what everyone's doing to this.
When individuals would target in on it with the optics, the way it was described, each of these hanging things, they were stiff, like they weren't moving.
A little guy in there.
They had geometric form, like scales, what was said to be scales, like an armor. There were also people with night vision who were out, and they were tasked to go look for it. Couldn't see it on the night vision. Only in the thermal spectrum could it be seen.
That's the shot right there. I love.
But anything that looks like that appears to have a payload, that's a big deal. It could be dangerous. So these are high priority.
Appears to have a payload.
But what happened is there were a couple.
Just talk about what you think it is, and you don't talk about payloads. We get it. It's like, yeah, it's over and under.
I want to talk about payloads. I would love to talk about payloads.
This clip, there's not a lot to the actual footage, so he needs to do a lot of talking in order to make this clip longer than like 30 seconds. So what you're hearing is
vamping.
Jeremy Corbell just doing his UFO vamp job. What he does, man, he's good at it too. He's actually pretty good at it because it takes you a few minutes before you realize this dude hasn't stopped talking in so long
and hasn't really said anything of value for minutes.
Yeah, he said nothing that's really contributed to anything.
He could have said this and I would have been happy.
We cannot see the jellyfish from satellites.
So and the feeds were just shut immediately.
So he's giving the backstory a little though, that shutting down all technology.
Why is it completely being shut down? But that's not all it did.
Camel.
It goes out over a body of water. I'm told it stops on a dime, descends into the water, stiff into the water.
Whoa.
And for 17 minutes, nothing. And boom, this thing comes up out of the water and shoots off at 45 degrees, just like that. It looks very much like what I've heard that has made incursions into nuclear facilities because
Okay, I want to pause it a little bit here. So yes, he showed the video and he's given kind of the story you're not getting by watching the video. The fact that whatever this thing was floated over water 17 miles and went down. And this is the part of the story that is starting to annoy people because yeah, it's like, yeah, you have the footage and you can compare it to other things, but this whole other part hasn't been like corroborated. People are like, no, it didn't go. Wait, no, the water thing didn't happen at all because there's like a nearby lake. So as fun as the footage is, I don't know about the story so far.
Huh.
I want to see it. I want to see that part of the story. Like I would
Yeah,
wish.
I'm like that seems like a pretty good chunk. That
Yeah,
seems relevant.
I mean,
Right. You weren't prepared for the stock footage of the waves and everything. Wait a minute, I thought we were watching like how
Ocean, yeah.
like
Oh, camels. Ugh.
this guy's got so much footage of UFOs though. Like, does he need to make shit up? Like, he actually has the receipts and shit usually.
well, this is part
So,
of it.
like-
I mean, he's he's convinced that this is definitely something considered a UAP and unknown origin. So of course it fits in. And I guess he just got the okay or whoever did to release this because it is, there's military footage. Just what is it?
Yeah,
What
I mean,
the hell is in that?
it's from 2017. You said too.
They claim 18, some saying 2017 because it's come out so quickly that people are like starting to check him on all kind of shit about it, like the whole water part. Like, whoa, we don't know if that happened.
I know for sure, fact of the matter, there is footage from inside a nuclear facility. And I'll just say it, Pantex. That's the one, man.
I'm sorry.
Pantex?
Appears identical to
He
this.
seems like a feminine hygiene product.
Yeah,
NASA, yeah, this is NASA approved. Purity.
it does
photos,
sound.
I guess
It does sound like dollar store brand tampons.
Ruin your pants? Get Pantex.
Like literally, these are designed to sound like Tampax, but it's Pantex. It's very similar, and it'll save you $4.
Oh yeah, and you'll be wishing that you didn't.
Oh yeah, it's one size fits all.
You want to spend the extra $4, people. Yeah.
It's hard, medium, and soft, and it's extra, and it's extra absorbent.
Extra hard, extra soft.
It's even off-brand NASA. It's NSA. He said NASA before. It's not even NASA.
What is NSA?
Oh man.
The double
it's
NSA.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
All right, let's look inside the NSA.
Something that appears identical to this moves between these nuclear silos and shot off again at a 45-degree angle. What it is, I don't know. But now, when it goes over a body of water, I do have some footage of that.
Same one.
This is when
Like surfer.
that same object, a jellyfish UFO, goes out over this like you kind of get an idea by that distance now how far these optic systems can reach. When it gets to that point where it's over the water, every source that I have talked with who is aware of this footage, that footage exists. You've got a UFO or UAP descends into the water stiff, comes back up.
You keep saying stiff so hard.
Comes in the water, really, really stiff.
Super
stiff.
hard, and then just comes out completely flaccid.
He's like stiff, like a straight on, hard on.
Is there any new information on rods?
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
If you look here.
What is he? What is those? What are those tattoos?
I don't know,
I'm
but I'm
so
pretty sure
curious.
he's gripping his belt buckle with his left
It does look
hand
like it with
here.
left hand, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get into his tattoos. I'm not zooming in. It looks like a bit. All right, it looks like ET's head right there, but I digress.
45 degrees. Now, this was taken by an intelligence agency and buried. So I don't know, man. These are the cases that spark me. I don't know what this is. I just know when I
That sparks me. I like that logo.
Yeah, that shit is.
It's creepy.
Getting that to me, I take it as serious as it sounds, and I try to get to the bottom of it. And it's hard, but I do have a number of direct eyewitnesses now.
Definitely weird. See, I've heard people say that it's balloons, which is like obviously it's an insulting thing to say to UFOlogists or anybody in the UFO community. If you bring up the word balloons,
It's insulting.
it's
to
definitely it's a trigger. I think it's a major trigger for a lot of UFO people. But if you look at it, it does kind of have the shape of balloons. That still doesn't explain the temperature fluctuation. going
Yeah.
from hot to cold. So
Any kind of color change at all. Balloons don't do that. Not many
well,
things.
we were seeing a UV
Yeah.
shot of it, which I think it was phasing from like visible to invisible, and we like when it was invisible, it would appear as white in the UV,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is interesting. But I don't know. Like I don't know how those machines work. Could you like tweak the camera as you're filming it and like adjust it and make that effect?
It
I feel
probably
like
there's
there-
probably some kind of adjustment too. And I want to show a little bit of, because a lot of people have, enhanced and done different things with this. I want to show some of the renderings of people, what people actually believe this is. This is a drawing that has popped up of what this thing could possibly be. And this is cool. It's a little guy with his iPad. And
we can't see it.
You didn't see the picture didn't come up for you?
Oh, I saw it.
Drea saw it.
I saw
right.
nothing.
This guy.
You still don't see it?
nothing?
Maybe because I'm have it full screened. No, I still see
I have
nothing.
mine full screen.
Well, everyone sees it. It's this great little guy. But there's also this one, which is in the thumbnail, which is kind of a straight on.
Now I see that. I see that.
Oh.
That is a straight on, hard on look at this guy, which is so this is kind of a
That's what you
depiction.
think is going on there?
No, I didn't draw this. It's not me. This is the Reddit or aliens.
You're
I think you
broadcasting
mean
it.
The general, the people, the populace, like, oh,
Well, as people have, analyzed the things and gotten closer to it, they think they see a little alien head. And there's another good one here, but this is from an 11-year-old. But this is a cute
Yeah.
This
one.
is what we're thinking. So we're thinking there's a gray alien
Yes,
on top
yes.
of this thing, riding
Right.
it like he's one of the bad guys from Super Mario Brothers who throws the shit from fucking
I
clouds.
always forget his name. Lucatu.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Probably not.
That's ridiculous. I never imagined that this was something that is piloted by is like a single a single pilot sort of vehicle situation. I always assumed as soon as I saw it that it's something like the probe trooper, or not probe trooper, but the probe droid.
All right. Well, I'll give you a little more enhanced and looked in version here. We could
This
see
could be this could be technology. This could just be human technology.
So let's look at the zoomed in version here. So this is kind of centered in stuff like that, even though it's not even on the fucking. All right. So there you go.
Reverse engineered technology. No.
Where's George Lucas when you need him?
Do we need him?
Right now, we do.
I think it's best that he.
All right, this is a good shot right here when it gets right about there. It does look like a little guy flying around in there. Now, come on.
Look at that, that cloaking technology. It really does.
It's got no soul,
Oh, definitely not. None of these do. Yeah.
It's like when you.
Neither
It's
does
like when you
Carmel.
see those player pianos and it can play a whole song, but it's got it's got no vibe to it. There's no soul to it. This feels like automated. It feels like a robot or something.
Don't mean the thing if it ain't got that swing.
Yeah.
But now it doesn't.
How dare you? How dare you both for speaking at the same time as well? But I feel like you're both saying negative things about what I said.
Not at all.
No, I'm agreeing. I'm saying it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that. You're right. It's soulless. It's lifeless. There's not a lot of movement. It's not like he's making little maneuvers and ducking and stuff like that. And everyone
just kind of floating.
It's a little bit of the chat I've seen. The chat keeps saying bird poop. I mean, I don't know if this is bird poop.
Bird poop.
This is not bird poop. I don't know. I don't know if I don't have time to debunk bird poop right now.
I don't know what that means. I don't know how to. I don't even know how to interpret that.
Looks like a smudge. It looks like shit. Is what he's trying to say.
Well, let's watch this little smudge of shit fly around. Y'all can talk because there's no audio in this. All right. What? You don't want to play?
I was gonna say, is it now not playing for me too?
No, it's not you. It's not you. It's I'm playing this. Yeah, thanks a lot, Reddit, for your shit video quality here. But so you kind of got the idea of the movement of this thing. So
Yeah. Weird.
Kinda...
Yeah. I wouldn't know how to explain it other than it does look like legitimate. If it is our own technology, I would imagine that it's just some advanced form of cloaking, and combined with the drone thing, with how it's going, in like a straight shot. But how much of our technology have we gotten from other external sources? I don't know.
I mean,
or it could be a little drone with a little alien guy in it. What's that little alien who has so much fun on Instagram and stuff? The little man.
Yeah.
hold on. This is what I think. This is what it is. I'm going to show you. I'm going to share it right now. Present. Share
That?
screen.
Okay.
Probe. There we go. We'll just
No,
go
no,
to
no!
it
Don't
so
play
we
Star Wars! Don't
clip.
play Star Wars! Don't play Star Wars! Don't
play Star Wars.
No, we'll
We're-
so get YouTube will totally stop the stream. We
This
cannot
thing,
literally,
that's the
literally
thing.
cannot. No.
That's the thing.
I know,
That's the
I know
thing,
what
though.
a probe droid. Yes.
I can
Imperial
still
probe
shot it. I
droid.
can still move it like this.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yes, you guys should be okay.
We'll peek at the Imperial probe droid, but we did get nicked for some reason on our live stream. They want to take 40 minutes off of it for episode 2 Star Wars. I'm like, we didn't play anything from Star Wars episode 2.
You
Weird.
talked about it too much.
Are you serious? That's probably
You talked about it too much, and honestly, you probably should do better and not talk about Star Wars Episode 2 so much, because that's literally the worst out of all.
I know. I'm spoiling people. Talk about, it's easy to talk about the greatest movie ever.
I'm
I was
honestly
like, oh,
glad-
we get it. Yeah, Godfather 2. We know. We get it.
I think that like YouTube is just trying to make a point and just like tell you to stop watching that particular Star Wars. Like,
Slap me on the wrist for it.
Yeah.
How
yeah,
dare
don't
they.
even talk about
You know
it.
what? Just watch better movies. Here, we'll deduct some points to encourage you to watch better movies.
I watch
Watch
some
the first
okay
one.
movies.
Watch
I
the
love-
first one, the third one, the fourth one,
Don't tell
fifth
me
one,
which one to
sixth
watch.
one,
Watch
and then
all
watch.
of them. I
No,
watch
I'm just saying.
2, and
that's
then
what I recommend.
Solo, and then I watch Rogue One, and then I watch all the. I'm watching the Book of Boba Fett currently. Anyway,
Oh, no.
we're getting distracted. We're getting distracted because there's more to the. Oh man, wait.
Jose
I
Escamilla
know.
is the rod guy.
No, he's no. I mean, he is, but that's not what I want.
Rest in
Jellyfish.
peace.
Oh,
Rest in
jellyfish.
peace.
Oh, jellyfish. So this isn't the only time people have seen weird shit like this flying around. I mean, think about all the Bruja videos that we watched.
That's actually, yeah, that's right. That's what I was going to bring up before. That's the only thing that comes to mind with that was similar with the, insofar as the balloon comparison thing, how they called that a bunch of balloons because of the way it was just moving kind of staticky. In no way does the shape look alike, but the movement for sure.
All right, so this is another case of something similar like this scene, and the word jellyfish is mentioned, so that it does tie in with it. But I think you guys are gonna like this. As you can see, UFO seen by the captain of a cruise ship, and this is great.
And I had a drone on board, so I thought it would be a nice night to catch a sunset. I had the drone in my hand, and someone said, "What's that?" And we look up. And there was, I put it on TikTok. It looked like a black jellyfish, a gigantic black jellyfish. And it sailed right over the retreat, directly through the center line of the ship, right through our X and our stack, and just floated through. Thing was, we had no wind, maybe 5 knots at the time. But this thing was cruising along about 10, 15 miles per hour, just cruised right over. And as it passed the
Different.
it went a couple 100 meters, maybe
They get a little closer, as you can see. It is an actual little thing like
300
that.
to
Though.
400.
Look different though.
And it started to descend into the water.
Why is it
Because of
fucking
the
popping up
sunset,
that
we
annoying
put a
thing?
rescue boat down to go see what it was.
Don't want to
But
watch
it
that.
disappeared into the water.
Yeah.
It wasn't a drone. There was no noise associated with it. So if you want to see our UFO,
Oh, we get to watch their. We get to watch. So yeah, this is just our setup to it. We get to watch a really cringy TikTok of it. I'll get to it. We don't have to watch our talk again. All right, let's get to that part. Sorry.
Nice belt buckle.
maybe 5 knots at the time. But this thing was
I think I have the
cruising
same
along
one.
about 10, 15 miles per hour. Just cruised right over. And as it passed the stern
Did it? Come on, man. Are you serious? This is the same one. All right. Yeah, you get to see. Oh no, don't figure out Russ's Reddit account. This is totally his Reddit account. You'll figure him out. All right.
King of the rods. 420.
It's not me. It's not the
Rod
real.
King.
I don't know why they're not playing the long version of this, but you guys see. So, there's other thing. The Bruja was the other thing that I wanted to get into though, because the Bruja videos are very much like this, and there's a lot of those. I'm actually gonna pull one up. Do you remember those Bruja? I remember we did like the Mexican
Yeah, that's
flying
what I
humanoids.
Just talked about, yeah.
It's been a while for me.
All right, I know there's a few of them actually. Oh, these are great. All right, this is a little bit of a longer one, but there's still in here. And I'll turn the volume down. Apologies to our Spanish-speaking audience, but it's not going to help us very much. It's not going to help us very much. But these are three very cool, almost similar jellyfishy things, but these are These are the Buha. And let's watch this. It's coming up here. Here we go.
26 de diciembre de 2018, 1:24 de la madrugada. El doctor Jaime Lune Becerra.
All right, that's kind of close, right? Look at that little guy.
All
right.
Looks like the light bulb man from Star Wars on a unicycle.
Light bulb man.
Yeah, remember, the light bulb man from Star Wars, Ross?
You're going in such deep cuts. That's like a thing that was not in Return of the Jedi, and it was like a little thing in the background. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It looks like that thing, though, kind of, doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of does. You can't tell if it's floating around or not, though. If it's
looks like it's on a unicycle, particularly, for some reason. Like, imagine that it's something riding a unicycle. Play it back.
Is it pedaling?
Kind of, yeah.
Actually, I realized that it says it's longer. This is a longer video. This is like a 40-minute. We're not watching all of this at all. We're gonna watch a little bit of it. But it does have that same kind of
movement down there. You're right.
It's got that.
You do see the unicycle-ness of it, right?
Yeah, the unicycality. Yeah.
Well, look at the shadow right there.
Right.
Oh.
Very interesting.
Hey, yeah, now it does actually look like looks like a guy on a bike with balloons. Now that I'm going a little bit.
He's just a balloon salesman, like people can't even do their fucking jobs out here without being called aliens.
All right, so I'm going to use the great YouTube function of the most watched parts of this, and I'm going to try to see if this skips to another one. Let's see what this lady sees.
I'm nervous. I'm so nervous.
It's okay. Everything's going to be fine.
It's that thing again.
Yeah.
It's Unicycle Man.
Oh, he comes down.
Come on down.
That is cool right there.
Look at the way it changes shapes and then practically disappears. Ew.
It's like, I'm out of here. See you later.
Aluminium.
I think we're in California.
We're in
I think you're doing great picking up the subtle details.
I thought you were going to say picking up Spanish.
Of Spanish.
He's taking a piss.
Yeah, he is. What is this thing?
He's operating the drone. Look at him. His arms are just right in front of him. Like,
is that just a drone?
Osuna.
Stalin,
what's happening? It's happening. What is going on?
I think someone's agreeing. It looks like a unicycle is wearing a Mylar blanket. It could be, yeah.
With somebody on his shoulders also wearing it, and they're on their way to sneak into a movie for the price of
How weird
cool
would that
looking,
be?
though.
Imagine if you saw that, though. You're driving home. It's like 3:00 in the morning. You just see a dude on a unicycle with a bunch of balloons just rolling down the street like it's nothing. Like, that would be
pulling over and asking him to buy one? Or are you going to just smile and wave and keep going?
Who says they're for sale?
I know, but you can ask. What if they are?
Sure.
Yeah, you're like, am I in clown world? What am I watching? I'm going to go ahead
and ask to buy a balloon? God.
Never ask a man on a unicycle for anything.
Whatever is coming.
For his own amusement, do not even, it's an insult to ask if they're for sale.
Unicyclists, they only care about themselves.
That's why there's only one wheel, sir. Only one. You're not taking for a ride.
One wheel, one person, me, all you need to care about.
Yeah, they're real narcissists, unicyclists.
Yeah, they're also.
I am a demonologist.
No, they're not.
Why would they?
That looks like the flying pants upside down.
They're not walking.
Floating pants.
That's the just flying pants.
This is just floating pants with a flat ass, though. If you look at it, like these are.
I don't know what that is. I can't even tell. What is the guy
alien's
doing?
Head in pain? Like, ooh.
Was he staring it down? Like, what's going on?
I'm pretty sure he's the one operating the damn thing.
He's pissing. He's that's the only thing he's operating right now.
It's a crosswalk. He's in the middle of a crosswalk or something. Like, what is going on?
Scaring the world to fuck with him.
Yeah. What was this filmed with? Like, it seems like it was this footage.
Fucking Game Boy Color. It looks like. I don't know.
Yeah, what is going on? Why was it filmed in this strange neon blue? What sort of artistic choice was this?
It's Mexico. It's their artistic choice. They're
trying to keep things safe. This was the best camera they could get for this particular area. Normally, people aren't pissing on flying robots here, but it just happened to happen. And I don't. Also, the guy has a vest on. So much going on.
Not trying to take on Mexico either.
No, this is
one like that. All right, this is what I'm curious about. So this looks like a little kid's. What is this? Bunker baseball? What are they playing here?
What the shit is this? Yeah, it's like a Halloween tournament happening. The Halloween playoffs are happening, and this is going to determine who's the champion and who's going to be beaten to death with their own sacks of candy.
Yeah, I think they make them fight to the death within this.
This
This is a kiddie death pit. That's why there's a fence around it and everything. And some of the kids.
I hope so, man. This feels like I could see some big bets getting placed on like I got $10,000 on the kid in the cowboy hat. Like, all right,
I got $20 on the homely kid. Let's go. All right. Let's see what the hell happens here. I hope something weird floats around.
Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua. El 10 de noviembre del 2014,
it's in Chihuahua, Mexico.
Oh, good translation there.
Near the zona del silencio.
True.
Armando Martínez grababa el partido y no vio a esta misteriosa presencia.
So we got ghosts in the outfield. We got angels in the outfield right now.
Well, there's a mysterious presence at this game.
Field of Dreams, bro.
This is a field of nightmares, floating terror, robot.
No, I think that these are benevolent. I think they're trying to help the kids win and not get, beaten to death when they lose the tournament. This is all helpful presence. Why does everybody have to be scared and antagonize these things?
Now,
Little League is different in Chihuahua, definitely. It looked like there was a lot of things you could trip over on that field. It looked like almost like it was descending as if the pitcher was in a lower. Yes. Interesting field.
So we're seeing this as just like some strange like triangular shape in the outfield, but like what did they see? Did they see what they saw?
I don't know. I haven't watched this yet. Let's see what they actually see. Is it that thing? This thing in the back? That thing is.
Yeah,
weird.
I think so.
Okay, that's cool. The caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland has decided to visit the game for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird.
Whoa!
Whoa! It's shiny.
It looks like a woman in like a dress or something, kind of.
Tiny woman. Very.
It morphed. It kind of morphed into like the Mother Mary, kind of like like a woman in a dress is kind of what I saw, but I don't know. That's weird, dude.
Yeah, that is. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. This is blowing my mind.
This is a cool one. I like this. Yeah, this is better than
Jellyfish.
No, give me appearing electrical witches in the outfield or
the jellyfish
witches in the outfield.
The jellyfish thing is interesting though, but this is weird. This is weird.
But it is.
Big time.
Oh, I like this one. Yeah, it's Bill Cipher. It could be.
Who's Bill Cipher?
From Gravity Falls.
Right, but I just
he's a triangle guy. Seems to shine reflection energy, very strange somewhat. We think it is a energy.
Yeah, if you move I don't know if you can move our little boxes, but we're covering the captions so that people
watch. Oh yeah. I see
unless they speak.
When I do it the other way, it makes the video smaller. That's why I was doing it. As you can see.
There you go. I could hear.
Well, before the video of the little floating guy was so tight, I figured if I opened it up more, then you'd be able to actually see the little guy better.
You don't need to explain yourself. Whoa, what happened?
He's gone. He left us here.
All right.
He definitely hit the wrong button just now because everything was working fine. He was clicking, trying to show us stuff. I knew it. I knew he did. He hit the wrong thing. His microphone's not even on. Now he's got to reset the microphone. He's throwing the thing on my face.
Wait, do I have to reset the mic? You can't.
No, you're good. You're back. You're back.
And use me.
Okay, I'm here.
You're back.
I'm here.
What did you hit?
Use me.
You hit a bad button, huh?
I don't know. I hit the brand. I was going to go post up a picture of one of these things, I guess, and somehow it was just like, now you're out of StreamYard. I'm like, thanks, StreamYard. Very cool, but you can't stop us. We're looking at these. Yeah, I know. Can't stop one. So let's see what happens. I hope she shocks one of the batters or something. I hope that's the whole point of this, right? Is that what's supposed to happen?
No, the umpire's making bad calls.
All right, let's go back.
I hope she gets hit with a line drive.
That would be
gotta put your glove up.
Quizás el celular registró lo que podríamos establecer
Game
como
called
una
because of
entidad
Bruja.
no
Like,
visible
no.
a los ojos humanos.
Parece brillar, refleja una energía muy extraña, unas luces. Pensamos que es una energía que
Yeah, I want him
refleja
to say
la figura,
Bruja.
pero no sabemos explicarnos qué es lo que está pasando por ahí. Pero físicamente nadie lo observó. Nada más al momento de ver el video aparece esa figura por ahí. Y
Right. They
como
play
a
around with something.
moverse, a juguetear, algo así
Don't
parecido.
rush the
Is
match.
that what it's doing? Is playing around with something?
Lo único que vemos nosotros
It
por el
probably
video,
does
pero
want to play. I think it's
físicamente no lo
cute.
vimos.
¿Qué hacía este ser
That's
en este
cool,
lugar?
though.
¿Por qué
You're right about the Mary thing. Look, you can even see the hood and the sash and the light in the middle.
Yeah, you know, Mary's sash. Yeah,
Her
it does.
famous blue little blue Riding Hood.
You know, the Mary
Of course.
pageant.
Come on. You know what I'm talking about. She wore a little her getup.
Yes.
Normal getup.
We're on board with your idea, Rob.
Yes, we've all worn a Mary
it's
costume
it's
before. We know. Just like the statue in front of everyone's house. We know. Of course we know
Solo con
Mary.
el celular se registró su presencia. ¿Qué tipo de ser puede manifestarse de esta manera en nuestro mundo?
Este mundo.
It is interesting. I will say that. So, yeah, that's the kind of way
That was
they
good
went
shit.
with
That
it.
was very compelling. I've
Yeah,
never seen
they're-
that one before.
That was weird. That was really weird. I wonder is there anything else out there about that? What is going
About
on
that
with my
particular one? Yeah, I don't know. We have to find more. That we'll have to get deeper into Bruja. So I mean, this whole thing is very long. This one, but it looks like they do keep going back to some of the. All right. I'll find one more from this special.
Was
I'll
that in
add it back,
Mexico?
but-
Where was that?
Yeah, these are all from Mexico. These are all
That wasn't
Mexico.
really
I'll
long.
actually add it back here and let's watch. This is towards the end, but they're showing the same one again.
Yeah,
But
I
I
was
think
gonna
they go
say
to.
that.
I think they go to a different one. Let's just give it one more chance. That's Unicycle Man again. Now I see it. Now I do see it.
That's a lot clearer than the other one. Mhm.
Like we've been cleaning it. See, all right, now I see it. Look, it is a little pod with a little guy sitting in there. I see the guy, right?
I mean, unless we're looking at just pixels, you can't tell that that's a guy sitting in there.
I love how definitively he said that though. You
No,
can
there's a
look.
guy.
It's just like that. That's what it is.
Sure.
Fine, like
All
this
right.
bed.
It's
It
not.
does fit.
It's,
You're
if
right.
it's
You're
a
right.
guy,
I was
he's
hoping there'd be more baseball witches too.
Little guy in
Okay.
the car just floating around.
There's
he's
no
gotta
more.
be so little. He's a little tiny guy then.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like the world of what Richard Scarry or whatever, that the worm in the apple fucking helicopter.
Don't bring that show up. That
Too
show.
scary?
No, I always would try to. I forget what show I wanted to watch on PBS when I was a kid, but I would always put it on and be like, "Please be Sesame Street" or like one of those like whatever was fire, and it would always be Richard Scarry's whatever. And I was like, "What is this show? Go fuck yourself."
Wow, you really, really hated it. Okay. I mean, I didn't
Yeah.
really watch it, but it was pretty weak anyway.
Yeah, let's review children's shows. But it struck a chord for some reason. Yeah.
Because it wasn't fire.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. I know we were talking about Jellyfish, but what we're gonna do is I hope this is right.
So we are going to definitely shift gears way out here in the left field.
Wow, that actually worked. I am actually gonna shit
That it
gears,
did work.
as Jeremy Leonard would say real
you.
quick. Because I got another paranormal news thing, and this is from Lexington, Kentucky, where Lexington, Kentucky, where they have launched a clever interstellar tourist campaign beckoning aliens to visit the self-described horse capital of the galaxy.
The galaxy? The nebula?
Horse capital?
Nebula?
Yes. So this is
Well, they have-
Lexington, Kentucky news, and
They-
go on.
They have the most horses. Is that what they're proud of?
Well,
What
they want the
exactly-
aliens
This is
to
the
know.
first time that we as a species have ever sent out a travel ad inviting aliens to come visit.
Lexington, Kentucky.
Yes. Hey, look at us. Lexington, Kentucky.
Just beamed the world's first interstellar travel ad into outer space. With the help of local scientists and scholars, Visit Lex created an advertising campaign designed to invite extraterrestrials to visit Lexington.
Whoa, that horse was shooting beams out of its eyes.
What's that?
Did you see that horse shooting beams out of its eyes in that patch?
I want this
5
patch.
seconds.
Patches have come up a lot. Look at that. Yes. Oh my. It's almost got a little Denver airport influence to it too. The shooting the lasers.
Nah, he's smiling. The Denver airport.
Yeah, he's
horse
nice. He's nice.
The Denver airport horse is an angry demon horse.
Oh shit!
If you've ever seen it, if you've ever been close to, it's got glowing red eyes. It's got huge balls. I don't know if we've talked about it, but I'm pretty sure we've talked about it before. Giant. I don't know why they had to put.
You talking about the horse's balls? So yeah, Mothman's got the ass, but the horse has balls.
Oh my god!
Right now, I
don't know what
dropping balls.
Yeah.
All right. But no, this is. But it also, so it's a smiling horse shooting lasers, but has the name of a supervillain, Lex. I always just think I like Lex Luthor.
Like Lex Luthor.
Yeah. All right. Let's watch a little more.
Look at his little smile, though. I love his little smile.
It's cute. I love it. I
want this jacket. We have to go to Lexington, Kentucky. Come steal our horses.
Using a modified laser, the message was aimed at the TRAPPIST-1 star system, 40 light years away.
We're targeting the TRAPPIST-1 system because we might actually get an answer in somebody's lifetime if there's somebody there watching. But the reason scientists have been interested in it lately is because of the large number of planets that it has and what it's considered to be the habitable zone. So there could be life there. Why not send a signal and see if they answer?
The message contains a bitmap key with prime numbers, the elements of life, molecules for water, ethanol, and dopamine, plus horses and Lexington's iconic bluegrass landscape.
Okay, so this is a shirt here.
This is like there already dopamine because Lexington is fun.
What is going on? This is what they decided to do. They couldn't just write a simple letter. They're going to throw this at the aliens.
How else are they going to get to them? Yeah, first we send. It'd be funny if the aliens never found the Arecibo message, like the very legitimate printed on a gold plate, like message from all of Earth to any alien who happens to find it, which is very much coded like this.
Yeah.
If they find this first and they're like, well, "Look, we got to go to the horse planet. We got to go there."
Are those Moonanites too? The elements of life? I think that they're Moonanites.
And then they're slowly flipping them off from space. Oh boy!
I don't know, man. It looks like
the Unbelievers. Is this a real show? We don't know.
We don't know.
Oh,
it looks like a scan, like a thing
people bringing up
scan
Snippy.
With your phone.
Oh, and thank you, Tina. The horse you're talking about, Rob, Lucifer. That is the horse from the Denver airport. I couldn't think of the name.
That's him.
Thank
you. Good.
Lucifer.
He's twisted looking. You know, like I'll pull up a picture of his balls for you. Hold on.
No, thank you. Pass.
I think you should see these.
Can I pass?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You're not. No. Every time you put something up, it's like first time you're like, let's play Disney content. I'm like, no. You're like, how about some balls? I'm like, how about no? Like, I'm trying to keep this a clean show, Rob. People are gathered around their iPods with their families watching this right now.
What?
It's not a real show. It's a clean show, though. No, it's not. Okay.
Oh my God! Look at this. Look at this. You must.
You're trying to porn bomb our own stream. I think Rob just tired of me doing this. He's tired of me doing this.
Not porn.
God damn it! All right, here we go.
Hold on. I'll make it bigger. I'll make it a little bit bigger for you so you can actually see what I'm talking about here.
How many times have I heard you say that?
Oh my God! Hold on. Wait. Why is it just? I need just to make the photo bigger. Open the image in a new tab. Here we go, Russ. This is what I'm trying to get for you.
All right.
So this is Lucifer. This is the backside.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. What a butthole.
Yeah,
right?
he's disturbing. He's crazy. And I feel bad that I've only been to Denver airport a couple times, but it was before knowing about Lucifer. Even though he was there and not knowing about the conspiracy, he's kind of found about that after. Yeah,
I went to Denver airport, I just didn't have a long enough, time I had to make a flight. I didn't have a long enough layover. I'm sorry.
I wanted to get a picture with it so badly, but I didn't have a car.
Inaccessible.
I was also, I was tempted to have an Uber drop me off.
Drop me underneath that horse's balls.
Drop me at the blue horse. They're like, it's literally, I can't stop there. But I feel like it would have probably caused an issue. But I really wanted to try to take an Uber and get dropped off at Lucifer, get like a selfie, and then just call another Uber to pick me up at Lucifer and take me back to somewhere else. But maybe next time. There's always next time.
I wonder if it's a pokey spot anyway. All right.
It probably is.
Pokey stop,
the message also contained a collection of images representing Lexington.
That's fair. That's all you need to know about Lexington.
Right. We have 3 buildings, maybe 4, 3.5.
Maybe a few houses, but mostly horses, bluegrass, and bourbon. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know right there. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I've been through Kentucky, and I remember those 3.
I remember seeing all of those things.
Enhance. We're not enhancing.
A selfie from the transmission event, and an audio recording from local blues legend T.D. Young.
Who?
Right. That's cool. I don't know.
T.D. Young, dude. Come on.
All right. I won't stop on this killer blues solo. Let's hear T.D. Young.
Ta-ta! And an audio recording from local blues legend T.D. Young.
Of all of the things that we've been beaming into space, why not a positive, friendly message? I think saying, hey, we're nice and friendly people, we have horses and bourbon and dopamine, don't eat us. We have this
and dopamine.
She is 100% vegan and 100% would like to speak to the manager. I think that girl. I get those sort of vibes from her.
Her credentials was like expert in Germanic languages and linguistics. Part of the horse crew.
And okay,
I like Dr.
I
Meg.
think this is cool too. That's why I wanted to play this. I do think this is cool. This is a cool thing that they are pulling off. And yeah, you know, a 1 in 10 billion shot of anything. But hey, why not? Like, I like the idea. Like, we're actually cool. This seems like something that's not that hard to put together. I don't know they didn't say what they actually shot into space. They just made a cool horse design, right?
Sure.
I mean, they love horses, man. They love horses so much they're shooting them into the fucking space. They're like, they can't get enough of it.
If Rob had a soundboard, you'd be like, what if the aliens were like, I don't fool with no horses, boy. Rob, Rob's actually over his phone because he wants his little. He wants his.
I know. That's the one thing I wish I could do.
I
gotta figure out a way. I gotta figure out a way to just have to do the portable headphones, but also be able to hit my soundboard somehow.
I know.
I'll figure it out. Once I do figure it out,
it's over for you, bitch.
Trouble.
Yeah. The only horse related clip. The only horse related clip I have is this.
You know why? Because I can't quit you.
Those were cowboys.
Hub of creativity. It's just people who get to have the freedom to think a little bit differently. It does seem as if it's this place that is very welcoming. Here's our chance.
Did I miss this solo?
To really demonstrate that we
I think they really played it.
A beautiful culture, a beautiful community, and that we want to share that with the galaxy, that we're the best place on Earth.
The message was sent with FAA approval from the Kentucky Horse Park. So far, no unusual activity has been reported in the skies above Lexington, but we'll be waiting.
All right, so we need to check out visitlex.com, right? We got to check out to explore the extraterrestrials guide.
I love it. Let's just go and actually visit Lexington and wait for the aliens.
That does seem like a fun party, actually. Like they'd be like, we have the best like whiskey and stuff. You can come.
Yeah, we got whiskey. You want to ride some horses and fucking listen to blues music? Sign me up.
This is what
How far are you, Russ? How far are you from Lexington, Kentucky?
Far.
It's right around the corner.
It is not. It is very close to West Virginia and stuff, right? I've driven through Kentucky every time we've gone to Mothman. That I've driven, which was
every time
once. I think I flew the other 2 times.
Oh yeah.
So. Anyway, I drove through Kentucky last time. So I've been through Kentucky, and if I knew alien shit was going on like this, then I would have made it a lot more fun.
Well, they got the goblins are from Kentucky.
True.
I know.
I mean, technically, probably aliens.
Hellier. So that. Whole,
well, I mean, those are the same thing. Goblins as well, but yes.
Yeah, it's just that's. I meant the whole separate thing and how it's its own phenomenon, the whole Hellier thing and the nucleus and all of that.
It is. It's kind of a spin-off of the Hopkinsville.
Yeah, it takes that and then launches. Yeah, because
I haven't watched Hellier in so long.
It's
like such a blur.
I don't think I ever watched season 2, but I will, and maybe after it, I'll be saying, "Okay, very good." I don't know why I wanted to play him real quick because I know why because that was it. Go to Lexington, Kentucky. You're like, you can't say that word, can you? I don't say it a lot. My mouth isn't used to Lexington.
I don't say it a lot either.
And you haven't said it yet. I'm the one who said it.
You just got to slow it down a little bit. Lexington.
It was like me saying Appalachia. I was like, because I wanted to say Atchafalaya. Anyway, that's it for Unbeliever News.
We do the news, we make it entertaining.
You guys were like, wait, that was news you were doing this whole time? Really?
Yeah,
of course,
clearly.
The jellyfish and whatnot. Of course, that's all like the hot stuff is that jellyfish thing. And people are going over the moon over it. I don't know. I like the idea that it could be a little guy filmed and they definitely got the big names behind it.
That would be fun. Yeah. That'd be
You
the
want
most
it to
fun.
be. You want it to be a little guy so bad. Like that's the only thing you care about tonight is that there's a little guy inside that jellyfish. For
Rob,
some
what do
reason.
you hope that it is? Like your hopes.
I hope that we never find out. I hope that it's a mystery.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. I hope that
I hope
the
it's
jellyfish
this little guy. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, thanks. Hit the like button for ET right there.
He would never do anything like this. By the way, he's a good soul. I've been to his home. He was a good guy.
Yeah, you stopped by the ET house recently, didn't you?
Have I talked about that? Did
I don't think you have. I don't think you have. So yes, LA
Okay.
Rob out here made a little trip to a iconic site. I want to hear about it.
Yeah, so I spent a day. I had a day. I really did. And I made a list of some famous film locations that I wanted to go look at and kind of explore my way around North Hollywood, like north of North Hollywood. And I found myself at the E.T. house, the family where Elliot lived.
Yeah.
The house where Elliot's
The
family lived.
where Elliot
The family where Elliot lived. Obviously, I'm fine right now. I'm not tired. I'm not stoned or exhausted at all.
Right.
Right. So I went to E.T.'s house and I took a picture of his driveway. Kind of just like checked out the neighborhood. I drove around to the spots where I could recognize it all. I watched the movie so many times growing up. So that was kind of cool. But I also stopped at Marty McFly's house.
Ooh.
And is that like relatively close by Marty McFly's
25 minutes away is Marty McFly's house. So just think about that. How crazy is that?
The shared universe there of time travel and aliens.
Oh my God, that would be the best. I want that crossover movie so bad.
That actually would be a lot of fun.
They're on their BMXs and Marty's on his skateboard and ET's like got a little skateboard he's riding on.
Oh my God, imagine Doc Brown meeting ET. Like he would just be like,
my God,
great Scott. You know what I mean? He would just be like, it would be so good. Oh man. Wow. Well, shit. If they ever, I mean, he's still around. They could still do it, technically. They're all still around. E.T.'s still around.
They are.
E.T.'s forever. Yeah.
They do seem to be wanting to cash in on like the Gremlin stuff. There's like a little kid's Gremlin cartoon, and there's gonna be more Gremlin shit coming. There's another Gremlins movie coming. Just watch out. The Gremlins will be fucking back.
But I wish.
E.T.'s just being marketed a lot, but he's not so much being remade. I think Spielberg has it on lockdown. He's like, I saw what happened. Oh, you'll probably agree with this. Like, I saw what's happened with Star Wars. I'm keeping my one thing like perfect. I'm not.
Well, if they did a third Gremlins movie, but they did it in the style of the first two, where they kept it all practical effects. And they like how when they redid the Dark Crystal for the Netflix series, they did it exactly the same way they shot the first Dark Crystal. So it still had that same feeling. It didn't feel like CGI and
it's gotta be
modernized.
And
it's got to be like practical effects and puppeteering going on, and just like smart cinematography to make it look good.
Nobody wants to do that anymore. Though.
They should. Oh my God!
I think there's enough people who do want that. There's going to be a resurgence in it. I really feel.
That's like a good thing. Like, give that to somebody like Seth Rogen, who's doing like his new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie was genuinely great.
Was it the animated one?
Yeah, and he also produced. He's one of the producers of what's that show?
The Boys.
Yeah.
All right. You're melting me because I do love The Boys, and I did.
There's a few other things.
Generation V. If you haven't watched Gen V, that's a really cool show too. I love the whole Boys verse. All right. You get me in, but I realized I wanted to get into something. I'm gonna take us on another. I'm gonna shit gears real quick here.
You're gonna shit gears.
I want to shit gears here. So I want to ask you, Rob Oki, do you eat cereal in the morning?
Usually not in the morning. Honestly, I eat cereal
3 p.m.
whenever I want, but usually I don't eat anything in the morning. I'm not a good morning eater. I should be better.
But you do consume cereal. You like cereal, yes?
Yeah. Yo, my favorite fruit. What's it? Fruity Pebbles with marshmallows is a new one.
It's good.
So bad for you, but it's so delicious.
That's the
So
thing.
you probably like Lucky Charms
Fruity
then, if you're like a
Pebbles,
sweet and marshmallowy person.
Like
I
you
love
add
me.
marshmallows, or they make it. There's Fruity Pebbles
with marshmallows in
The
it,
fuck?
like a ton of them. Yeah.
Yes, it's a lot like
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Lucky
Yes,
Charms.
it's like the pebbles of Lucky Charms.
Oh my God.
Combined, yes.
So good.
What about you, Dre? Are you a cereal eater?
I used to be. I used to fucking eat cereal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner back when I was in my late teens. Yes.
Do you eat cereal when you are high? Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
Oh, dude, really quick 420 stuff. I ate like 5 bowls of Life cereal with yogurt clusters while watching like a marathon of Cheech and Chong movies on 420. I mean, obviously years ago, back when I had cable.
Life cereal? What kind of Life cereal?
It had yogurt clusters, so it was like Cinnamon Life, but like with yogurt clusters.
That's weird too. I've never even heard of that one.
Same. That's why I had so much of it. I was like, I have never.
That's
seen
the
it.
only way. That's the only way I can eat Life, though. I think
If
Life
you're really
cereal.
I was about to say, my mouth started drying up just the concept of Life cereal. Anyway, so yeah, Drea used to eat cereal. She still eats cereal, but she used to
sugar
too.
on it.
Honey bunches of oats.
The best thing about cereal, of course, is
You eat healthy cereal.
Yeah, grape nuts.
Ew.
Nah, that's not the point of cereal. Cereal, I need sugar trash, but it's not about. Sometimes it's not about the trash. It's about what you get inside, and there's some weird
Continues
shit.
to seek answers regarding so-called mystery notes containing cryptic messages that are being found in sealed food and other products across our region. Our investigation takes us to central Pennsylvania tonight.
Dozens of people from across the area have and continue to reach out to the I-Team with concerns and questions about those cryptic notes. Our lead I-Team investigator, Randy Mahal.
So this is actually an ongoing story in this area that some weirdo is putting weird messages. It started with cereal boxes and it's moved on to chocolate bars and other food products. They're finding these weird fucking cryptic messages. It's the first of how are you getting into the food beforehand, and what do the messages mean? Is this guy a serial killer? But I didn't even God damn it. All right. I'm gonna fucking take myself off the show if I say something as stupid as that again.
It's okay to make an accidental pun.
God,
it's fine. You'll be forgiven.
You're
Eventually.
serially bad at that, making those sort of jokes.
Well, whatever. I can recover.
Get ready to rock and roll with our next guest.
I'm very familiar with this story, by the way. We've covered this on Side Stories, the show that I work on for my work. They've covered this heavily, so I've actually read a few of these notes.
Yeah, they're wild, huh?
Through, and I have my own personal theory, kind of spinning off of what they talked about on that show, because it made me kind of do my own investigation. So I have a slight theory on this.
Oh, good. You're a little more caught up than
a little bit learned,
even than me. Yes, on this. So, but let's watch a little more of the local coverage.
Chick been working the story in Williamsport. He joins us live with the latest. Andy, what have we learned?
Well, Nick, answers, quite frankly, are hard to come by. We do know this much. The concerns and questions are intensifying in recent days. Now, we did our first report about 2 weeks ago. We had numerous outreaches. In the last several days, our newsroom, the I-Team hotline, has received more calls and increased text messages and emails. People want to know two main things. Number one, what, if anything, do the messages mean? But more importantly, number two, how does anyone or any group have access to our food supply?
Yeah, that's a good question. And me being the safety guy, I'm going, how the fuck is this guy sneaking this stuff in and it's being sold in stores? I guess it's not that hard. If you think about it, I'm sure we could all pull it off ourselves. Please don't. I'm not condoning that.
Yeah, it's probably illegal as fuck to do that. For my first thought, when it started talking about it, was like, okay, so some guy works at the factory and has access to the cereal thing, but learning that it's more than one type of food, it's like, okay, maybe he's got one of them like food resealer thingies, like a
that's like a dehydrator or something.
That's a good theory. I like that theory that maybe he is just really good at sealing them back up. He's figured out, like, he's mastered the art.
He probably works at a fucking Wawa making hoagies or some shit. It's in Pennsylvania, right? Isn't that what they have out there?
My initial thought is
a Wawa. Yeah.
My initial thought was like, this guy's a magician. It's a magician doing some sort of magic trick. He's doing like, now you see the note. Now it's inside the fucking cereal box.
Now
and he can't.
All these military scientists.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Like he just does a quick sleight of hand trick somehow.
Yeah.
And that shit's in the box. and there's no explaining it. And
Looking
just like
at
a
the thing,
magician,
what's in
they
here?
never reveal how they do it. It's just
They can't.
you just fucking never know.
It's illegal for magicians to reveal their secrets. They will go to magician jail. And
He's not going to come forward. He's already fucking with people, and they're already mad. There's multiple news stories.
They're
Man,
already mad.
I kind of want to, like, I hope not. It'd be fun to kind of pull this off myself, where he's like, there's all these weird things going. And there was a sticker that said Hell's Bells with the weird face. We're discovering, you know.
Part of it, though, is I will say that the actual notes themselves, what they look like is not a note. It looks like someone is like cutting out like pieces of like a dictionary because of the way that the text looks. It's so bizarre, and it's just ramblings. It's literally
it looks
just
like schizo posting. It looks if anyone's familiar with
I don't know. I don't know if that's appropriate. If that's really the appropriate term to use.
No, it is. It's a genre of digital art, Rob. It's called schizo posting. Yeah.
I didn't know.
You would actually like it. It's very it's very like I don't know, like a new age punkish almost kind of thing. It's really interesting. We'll take an image.
You
like
think I would like schizo posting? I love
it's just interesting. It's interesting as an art form. Anyway.
I'm just fucking
it's
with you.
not offensive, I promise. And, oh wait, what's that?
All I have to say is blah blah blah.
Well put.
A man from
There it
Jersey
is.
Shore
Pause
in
it.
Lycoming
Yes,
County.
pause that for a second.
And I tried to get full images of these, but yes, this is what they kind of. It looks like I don't know, a little, almost look like something religious that would be handed to you, right?
It's just like, yeah, well, exactly, and it
Oh
it
yeah,
makes
yeah.
no
The Mount
sense.
Zion, something. I see the word sex. I see not even
Nazis,
There's a lot of
spiral,
words in there.
Disney,
Hindu swastika.
Disney, yeah, all kind of weird stuff. And I'm gonna say first off, whoever this Riddler is, yeah, I do like that. This is the low rent Riddler. That he's putting it in clear eyes. Now these are people with bad eyes. They're not gonna be able to read the small print.
No,
It's the wrong audience. It's the wrong audience. Or stoners buy clear eyes as well, right?
Sure.
Why would he pick that? Why would he put it
Because
in
you have
clear
to see
eyes?
clearly, Rob. He's trying to elucidate and open your eyes and get you to see the world for what it is.
So I don't know if you're going to get to this, Russ, eventually, but this most of these notes contain, at some point, they mention towards the end the movie Dark City.
No, I didn't know that.
Didn't know about that. So it's something that's been a reoccurring thing, is that a lot of them mention the movie Dark City, and if you look into who the director of Dark City is, it's this guy who did a couple other movies, but something that struck me to be very interesting is that one of the movies that he did was the movie Knowing with Nicolas Cage, which part of the movie is he's finding these weird notes that are a bunch of numbers.
Oh.
And then the numbers within it there's dates for when there's huge disasters that are going to happen. So one of them is like 9/11. And like Nicolas Cage, like,
okay, I remember that. That's when he's like jumping around in time or some shit.
No,
right?
it wasn't. He wasn't jumping around.
That's
in
a
time,
different. There's a different one where he's jumping around.
It was more like he was getting messages from the future, from like aliens, basically, is what it came down to in the end. But it's just the way that the style of these notes, like the cryptic style of these notes, the mention of Dark City, the fact that that the same director directed that movie and directed Knowing. There's something weird going on there. I don't know if that guy's involved in this somehow. I want to know where that guy is nowadays. Is he okay?
So it's kind of a LARP almost, where like maybe it's continuing that in like a different way, where it's bringing it more real. I mean, he's getting. If you can get news coverage off typing little pieces of weird paper and putting them in shit in stores,
Then what are we doing wasting our time right now? We should be doing the same thing for the podcast.
What do you think I'm doing right here? This is all being transcribed, and this whole live stream is going in, and people will figure it out. I want to hear more. I want to hear more of this.
Found a cryptic note inside a box that contained eye drops. The note is similar to other notes found in our region and beyond.
This guy, I'm sorry to go back. This guy is really struggling. I know I'm having a little trouble, especially saying Lexington. I'm having a little trouble tonight. This guy is on the fucking news.
Some enunciation lessons. He needs some fucking vocal lessons.
He needs some fucking Colonel's Japanese thing. That's the last holiday picture I still have. Sorry, I will.
In Japan. Yeah.
Get rid of that.
It contains words referring to current world events.
All right, this is what you wanted, right? Enhance.
Malta.
Lord Overtime Ring. What is going
Overtime Ring. It's shorthand, you know that, right?
Donkey
New
Kong's
Age
agenda, DK's agenda, Dragon Kings, drag apostrophe N Kings. This is like
Donna Karen?
Don King.
Don King, Starball with Starball. Yeah, I could just read random words from this. I see Starball. It is in the
Rainbow Arch Gate, like Rainbow's Gate.
Interesting. Pillar, arrow, tree, bell.
See, look at all these
closet.
notes. There's so many fucking sections of just like shorthand, all like condensed, where it's like nobody's even gonna know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. How are you?
What are you talking about? This is obviously you could tell.
You're right.
/ED. What the fuck does any of that mean?
It means rainbow / gate. Okay.
Oh, word. Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
Lord of the Rings /time. Audi.
Divided by the New World Order equals
New algebra.
Starball. JFK is up there as well. Yeah,
Oh, there's
basically,
Starball.
I think it's a trick to get me to say every keyword that'll get us liked on YouTube.
Oh no,
I'm just
dude!
kidding.
You know what you're doing right now? We're probably unlocking some fucking MK Ultra shit. We're just awakening sleeper cells by reading these little messages.
I'm not.
What does this say? It says
Hands on
watch.
hip horns. Okay, Oprah Putin judge. What?
It says watch Howard the Duck scene again.
No!
It says that.
It summoned her. No. Let's look closer really quick. Let's really get in. All right. Our boy Blimp. That
Issues and conspiracy theories. The Lycoming Regional Police Department is investigating the note and urges
All right. Lie coming anyway.
people to contact the department if they find such a note in any product. I spoke with Captain Christopher Kreiner about these notes. He says the
I thought he was
FDA,
gonna say
the Food and
Captain
Drug
Christopher
Administration,
I thought you were say Captain Christopher Crunch. I was like, that's his first name? Talking about cereal and stuff? Hey, look, we're
So
tired
cool.
of him putting his notes in our boxes. God damn it. We have a sugary sweet treat for breakfast, and we have great prizes inside. Not weird notes full of conspiracy buzzwords, which is what
This is the guy too. This is Captain Crunch.
All right. What do you say? What say you, Captain Crunch?
is the lead agency dealing with these mystery notes, but he says it's important for residents to report such notes to local police, which could be helpful in the ongoing investigation in the future.
Anytime you have any type of, tampering with products, that obviously gives the consumer some issues and some pause, as well as the police department.
Captain Kreiner advises consumers to contact law enforcement.
Obviously, it's helpful. I think you can call your local police department and make a report, but the most important thing is to know, the product, there's something foreign in the product. And in that case, they should not use the product. They should probably return it to the retail outlet that they purchased it from.
Actually, that's one thing you don't think about. So, yeah, you get that. What if you need that eye stuff? You see the stupid note, you put it in your eyes and it's fucking acid or something. Like whatever the fuck you put in vinegar in that thing and you put it in your eyes. I'd be more worried about that than the LARPing conspiracy notes, right?
A little bit. Hey, I think this cat needs to go outside because she's semi-outdoor.
No cats on the show. No animals. No,
I think she needs to go outside. I'll be right back.
Get her out of here.
All right. I got you. All right.
Yeah, real quick.
There we go.
I feel like the guy who was putting these notes in, he's just like, well, I hope they read it at least. Like, he's probably so pissed that no one like understands what everybody's so confused and like pissed off kind of by it. Like, because it's obviously like he's invading their space. Like he's going into these pieces of food and things that people eat and contaminating them, but with his weird little notes that who the fuck knows where these notes have been. Who knows where he's writing these things and what little cave he lives in. It's very strange, but I would love to see what this guy's reaction is like every time there's a new news segment about him. If he's just like excited, is he as confused as everybody else? I wonder.
I don't know. And it's just, there's no way you're gonna actually figure anything out by reading one of these, but I'm sure your reaction would be the same as mine. Like if you did like get one of these notes, I would just throw whatever away, but I'll be like, fucking, I got honestly, one. Most people though are like, probably really spooked out and freaked out. And imagine someone who is a little on the edge already getting something like this. It's almost. I couldn't throw away the touch of sea salt.
Lind Excellence
all right.
chocolate.
So now we're getting into it. So they talk a little bit about cereal. They show eye drops. Like, fuck, and throw that shit away. Now they're getting into good shit. Oh my god, some sea salt dark chocolate fucking Lind bar. Oh god, this is one of the products is being abused by this weird Zodiac guy.
It's good for
Just
you,
this past weekend, a woman from Lock
it's
Haven
like
in Clinton County says she found a mystery note inside a chocolate bar box. She described the words on the note as incoherent. She says the
woman it's quoting is saying, "I don't like the look of it."
A number of these.
Hold on, pause it for a second. Let's read this one. This one's fun.
All right.
Riot.
I'm gonna.
Let's hear you take. The first,
No. You go. You good. You're
okay.
good.
Okay. Here we go. I'll take the first little bit here. Riots, chaos, terror. Are tied to secret sock society.
Yes.
JFK warned of secret societies. A sign / symbol word system unites secret societies. It's tied to Saturn, Lord of the Rings.
Did you write this? I can't. This shorthand is lost on me. I'm sorry to interrupt. Go on.
/time, Toyota, RGS, NBC / NRAs, Bird, Pyra. I'm starting to fall off here. I can't really keep track of this anymore. Pyra D/A parentheses Paramount. Paramount. I don't know what these are short for. Paramount. Harvard, CIA's Shield, the Ku Klux Klan, and Bayer's Cross.
That's like a Rosicrucian thing, I believe, or Rosicrucians.
And then he does like a little parentheses symbol of cross with RG / fire, red and green fire, and lines
and bars, Fox
and bars,
CDC.
Fox CDC I / half
all right.
face. Target.
Euro.
Pfizer, China's I am Pfizer. It's so this is harder than I thought it was going to be.
It is. It's it would be fun to own one, but let's move on a little bit. I do feel like we're invoking something like I'm seeing drag races. You're right. Let's move.
Pennsylvania raises her curiosity.
Yeah, I mean that is definitely something intriguing. Like who's doing it? Like is it somebody that is stalking things? But it just seems to be covering such a wide area that it almost, I don't know, maybe somebody's going around or a group.
This is Chocolate Bar Lady. Sorry, I just wanted to note that. I just realized that.
Going around and putting these things out there. I don't know.
They have to boot this guy back up for this.
It's so serious. I love how serious this is.
This is a serious story. He's on the street. He's looking around. He's going in every bodega and shop around there. He's going, let me look at everything. There's got to be a note in here. What if he's the guy?
He looks like he's reporting on 9/11 right now. It's like this is so serious, dude. It's like so intense.
People aren't even going to be allowed to write little typed out notes anymore because of this guy. He's going to ruin it for everybody. We're not even going to be able to like fuck with food in the store anymore because of creepy stuff like this. Like it's fun to put nice stuff like have a nice day, but not.
It's so isolated though. Like how much chaos can he truly cause? He's just one man. He's just one man with just so many notes. He can only write so many of these. He can only print so many of these things up. And he only can sneak into so many factories if that's how he does it. I still think there might be some sort of magic involved.
Yeah. No, I think this town needs some kind of hero. This is what the Joker did, right? In the original Batman movie. Didn't he fuck with cosmetics and put chemicals in them? And they made her that was the whole plot of the 89 Batman. Anyway, this is some kind of Joker out there, but it's Pennsylvania Joker, and Drymouth Johnson is going to fill us in on what else
we need the Pennsylvania Batman to show up.
Now, we did once again reach out to the FDA several weeks ago. A spokesperson had no comment. Today, we also got nothing further to add, meaning no comment on the investigation. And sources close to the case, guys, tell us the FBI is definitely involved in this ongoing investigation. Now, you can see all of our reports and the locations where reports have come into the I-Team on our home site, our webpage, pahomepage.com. We'll keep looking for answers. Back to you.
Thank you so much. So, yeah, I guess there's an app and everything. You can go on and stay afoot of all things mysterious, boxed message, Illuminati thing, whatever the fuck he's doing there. So, yeah, you had heard more about this. So you probably have some more thoughts on it than we mentioned.
I mean, I think that there could be something weird going on with that director of Dark City, possibly. I think maybe we should put like, I don't know. Let's get a private detective service following him around for a couple days and just see if he goes to any factories. That's really all I'm concerned about. I want to just know if he's going to any factories, and maybe
If he's the guy.
let's just keep a little tighter of a facility going on, at like the Clear Eyes factory and and wherever they box these cereals. Like, can we get some security guards or something? Because it feels like this man's infiltrating these factories.
And it does feel like you can actually cameras are fucking everywhere and at all stores and whatever. I feel like you could track a guy buying a certain item the way everything's all in computer systems. Maybe it's just putting him in little bodegas where they're not tracking shit. I don't know. They don't get too much into that of like the source of the items themselves. Like that seems like that's an ongoing investigation. That's what we're doing, not you. It does kind of tie into something though, very weirdly. Now, Rob, I don't know if you were around this early when we were on the New Year's Eve live stream, but were you around when we were talking about Jay-Z Knight in Ramtha?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Our old cult buddy friend Jay-Z Knight had put out a New Year's Eve message to 2024, like very recent one. Oh, hello, Dre is back. Hello there. All right. So Jay-Z Knight, our old buddy. Do you remember Jay-Z Knight, right, Drea? Ramtha? Of course we do. I don't think either
in person, yeah.
I don't think either of you guys were on the New Year's Eve stream when I played her New Year's Eve message to everyone, but for some reason, Jay-Z Knight and Ramtha have been putting out a shitload of videos just in the last few days. And in one of them, I have 3 of them. They're very brief. One of them, she's definitely taken a victory lap for some old predictions. Let's see what this first one is here. All right, this is the new Ramtha School of Enlightenment. They got a new.
She still hasn't been taken down. That's amazing.
Oh, they're out there. They're doing it. So this was a very recent video from a few days ago. Let's see what they're up to.
That they will come, absolutely. There will be a huge UFO outbreak. It's going to be very hard to cover up. The intentionally turning on of nuclear warheads and then shutting them off was a deliberate show of force.
She's ready to go to war. And she's still calling out. This is an old. They say this is from 2010. I'm almost going to disagree.
I was going to say, I was like, she looks pretty good for whatever age she is, if this was taken very recently, but that makes sense.
I want to say we're going to watch one of the other videos in this. They show the same kind of era of her, and they say 1991. So I don't know what.
I really need to have my soundboard because I would hit the clip where Larry King says, "Well, that looks like E.T."
Yeah, that jacket looks
she's
weird.
She's doing the thing,
person.
the finger thing,
All right.
Didn't E.T. do that?
That we can cause you to go to war
Be good.
when you don't want to.
Elliot.
And when we don't think you should, we can neutralize all of them.
This is my black.
Why would they want to do that? The greatest reason that concerns you is hope. You know?
Oh, there's a place of enlightenment.
That purely mindful, humbling, that someone cares. Yes, they do. That they're intelligent is beyond question.
I like that. I don't think I've seen that image of oh God. What is hold on. Of all the crop circles you can show, this is one of the more weak.
They Google imaged crop circles and they just picked one. They didn't even look at what they were picking.
It looks like it's smoking like a weird
smoking a bowl.
Leprechaun pipe. Yeah.
Yeah, old Toby.
All right, I'm gonna finish this real quick.
Beyond question that they had a hand in your beauty.
Oh.
Beyond question.
Okay.
He's smoking the bowl in their logo.
So this is she got a cool new logo.
Their
This
logo is the alien smoking a bowl.
Right. Yeah, it's fucking
what?
It's a very new logo.
Fire. I got to smoke to that.
I will be I'm gonna leave you two because I will return in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, Dokie, pack that bowl, Rob.
It's a dab rig, so I don't pack anything.
I'm sorry. I thought you were going to do what the alien was doing and not do an alien. The alien should have stepped up its game. and done a little bit better than just a pipe.
I mean, I think they're kind of traditional in certain ways.
They're from outer space, for fuck's sake. Don't they have like way cooler toys for getting high?
They're so far in the future. You know how time is like a cycle, and like what's old is new, and what's new becomes old, but then eventually it becomes cool again.
So it's their retro cool is happening right now.
They're full circle back to just smoking bowls.
So right now, if they were to come into your place right now and you've got your freaking rig for doing dabs, they'd be like, okay. They'd be like making fun of you.
And they would be like, this guy's cool, but he's not there
not,
yet.
like, cool.
He's still got some time. He's got a little time to get to where we're at, is what I think they would think.
Get back to the wooden pipe age. Yeah.
I've never really thought about what it would be like to smoke weed with aliens. I think they probably would prefer. I could see them wanting more of a sativa, because I don't think aliens would want to be too sleepy. I think they'd be afraid to get couch
Really?
lock. Yeah,
Really?
I feel like an alien would not. They would not want to just
I
like.
feel like they're always like go, 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 that they would like the reprieve and just to be like, oh, we don't have to be fucking superior thinking at all times. We can just laugh at Cartoon Network.
Maybe, but I don't know. I don't know if it would just work. I feel like it's a recipe for disaster. I think that they need
alien basis.
they need something functional. What's the word? Functional. They need something functional. They need like, I don't know. It's already hard enough to be an alien on Earth. I don't think that they need to be fucking super ripped.
They probably are already high and they're going to get high off of sobriety. So they want like sobriety pills. They're like, oh my God, you have just water with vitamins in it? Smart
That is
woman?
true.
Shit.
That is true.
Energy.
Do they even have blood?
That we don't know. It might just be tomato soup. It might
Because
be Colgate.
if they don't have blood, then how do you get the THC into their system? Can they even get high?
Maybe not. They might just be like cabbage, because we know mammals. It's a mammalian thing, right? About getting
Right. We have THC receptors that come like
Right.
pre-installed, like
You
pre-built
can't-
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, factory, like comes
Which means that-
factory set.
Yeah, whatever built us wanted us to be able to get high, and it's an insult to our creators to not get high.
It's interesting though, because a lot of gray aliens, when they talk about what's inside of them, not a lot going on inside of them. Very minimal.
Like organs wise?
Yeah, like minimal reproductive systems, very minimal digestive systems. They don't have they never have like genitalia. They don't have an asshole. They don't
Really?
shit. Not
That's why
really.
you're so fascinated with people's buttholes.
I'm not. But I think
No, but they with all the probing and whatnot.
that's now I see what you're talking about.
That's what I say. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's true. I think that is why they're fascinated so much with people's buttholes, because they don't have them and they want to know what's in them.
Russ's face when he came. He's like, "The fuck are you guys talking
Fill me
about?"
with yourself and use me.
I always walk in and I'm like, God.
We have great conversations when you're gone.
I love it. I appreciate
We were
it.
discussing the anatomy of a gray alien.
Grey's
and how
Anatomy, if you will.
Technically, yes. There's
Counting their little ships they fly around in,
no, not their floating thrones. We're just talking about how they generally don't have reproductive systems. They generally don't have digestive systems inside of them.
They're like droids. They're like the
They don't
little
have
underlings.
They've usually no genitalia, no asshole to take a shit.
What about Crescent right there? Come on,
You
she's
don't
got it all
know.
going. She got everything.
I don't
think
know
she
what's
probably
going on
built,
there.
Like a fleshlight situation down there. I don't think she got anything out of it. You know what I mean?
I think
She
it
got
was
a
just
bunch of kids. How is he going to put all those babies through college?
You
We know.
can
No.
make babies without feeling pleasure. Trust me.
No, I think it was
That's
just
million.
rubbing. It's a lot of rubbing and friction
Lot of
going
head
on
rubbing.
for David. Just for that's what David said. He said, "Rub the head." And
You're just summoning
that's-
Crescent. I'm hoping Crescent's around. Shout out to Crescent. So I've got one more. I'm going to play another Rantha video. I'm pretty sure this is the one that she is dunking on everyone for all her predictions that she's made. So, of course, Rantha has been making predictions since the 90s. And now, since a bunch of shit has gone down, I think Rantha feels like she needs to take a victory lap. Here we go. All right, now look. That's what I was talking about. We watched that last video. The same image of Ramtha, the same video of Jay-Z Knight said 2010, which would have been fucking 19 years. That's not, you called it. That's why she's not on camera.
This feels like an AI edited video too. Like
could
the whole
be.
thing feels very like inauthentic for some reason.
I love this.
I agree.
Great conversations. All right. I'm just
Hey, fuck you.
Hey, what do you want from me?
Sarcastic, buddy. Get with it. Do you not know who I am? Do you not know how I talk? Jesus. Anyway.
Yeah, you're looking at Ramtha 2024 coming at you. No, of course not. What would you be? AM dark? I don't know.
War drums, human slaughter, the plagues.
Yeah. Woo,
the one world order, the marks of beasts. Are here. But with
so this is old predictions from 1991, which are very vague, almost Nostradamus-esque, you would say, for Ramtha.
Nostradamus? What?
She is Nostradamus, but she is definitely she thinks she's called all this. All of these things I'm playing have come out just in the last week or two, since like somehow every new year, Jay-Z Knight has to come out of her coffin and drop a bunch of videos about her school. It must be enrollment
I can make
time.
some predictions right now, and I guarantee they're going to come true. There's going to be strife. There's going to be times of struggle. Some people are going to go hungry.
Trials.
Other people are going to make money, and trials are going to happen. There's going to be huge, weather events are going to happen, and there will be a summer and a fall, and then another winter. I'm just saying, I think that she nailed all the predictions pretty well.
I'm calling now 2025, though. There's going to be a new Joker, a new actor who's going to take on the Joker. I'm calling that.
Good call, man.
Interesting. That's a bold statement. I think we're going to get our first dog president.
We already have dog mayors.
Don't blame me. I voted for Cat.
when the land of the dragon marches in, that is when the world will have sealed its fate. That is when those that are in control will move to have greater appearance. The country of the bear.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, you're right. I don't remember seeing a picture of Putin with a giant bear walking around together. They are like hand and claw here, right?
They keep their relationship like very, very under lock and key. So I'm surprised she got that footage.
Metallica can't be happy with this right now. Like, she's literally playing Metallica songs behind this while this is happening.
You gotta wonder, man. I think Lars might be into the ramp to school or something, man. They might have gotten to somebody. Kirk, who they get to?
They played Enter Sandman before, the riff, dun, 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 and then they now are playing in Nothing Else Matters. I think is that what they're playing now?
That's what. Yeah.
This is the Ramtha Choir's off-brand version of that. This is
what is this picture?
It's Putin and a bear. The country they're telling them the country. Russia's the country of the bear. China's the dragon, and they're doing stuff. They're always doing stuff. And yeah, Lars definitely Lars is allowing this nonsense to go on. So all right,
it's like Smokey and the Bandit, but it's. Putin
Smokey
and the bear.
And the dictator.
Oh, okay. The bear and the bandit. I get it.
Which one's the bandit? I forget.
Will participate. But when the dragon marches, it is time to say farewell to the sky that is blue.
I'm getting nervous.
And the leaves of autumn, and the flowers of spring.
I do hear it now. I've been so worried about the apocalyptic message that Jay-Z Knight sent it. I don't realize it is Nothing Else Matters, but it is like a weird cover version.
Oh, no, she stole like a cover band's version of Nothing Else Matters.
Yes.
Which I think it sounds like it could be the Vitamin String Quartet I think who it is. Doing this. Yeah, I mean, I know, strangely, I know this.
All the Metallica top cover. All right, it's hard to not focus on the message, but let's hear the music a little bit.
the flowers of spring. It is the hour to hibernate.
100%. 100%.
I want you to know it is not off in some distant time. It is nearer than you think. Everything is in place for the toppling of governments. Everything is in place to remove your purses from.
It's so subtle. A chessboard, the house of cards. It's like, all right, we get it. We get it, Jay-Z Knight.
They're doing the most with the stock footage right now.
It is.
Well, you know.
I'd say she's killing it, but no, this is just stupid.
And substitutes weakly introduced until
Weakly?
through public orientation you cry out for the sophisticated system of technology to do your bookkeeping. There will be no money.
Oh no! Wait, that's your earphones. Rob, what are you doing?
I was just listening. That was the song.
Yes,
I was right.
It's definitely the song. You were.
No, it's Vitamin String Quartet's version.
Oh, you went and listened to the action.
Yeah,
Rob,
I'm
taking
pretty
notes.
sure that
All
was
right. Yeah, shout out to them for that great cover. All right, you see Benjamin.
Oh,
Franklin's-
listen to the Vitamin String. If you don't know who the Vitamin String Quartet is, you should go listen to them because they probably have covered one of your favorite albums and you don't even realize it.
I doubt that.
Check it out.
Okay.
Gold will have its frenzy before that time.
Who's this recruiting, by the way?
Is
Like
in place.
her whole thing.
The plague is mutating and they're bringing on more. The underground cities are done and stocked and
How's that
fields
too?
of wheat.
Yeah, and all 40 of them get to live there. Like, what are you talking about?
I think there's more underground cities than ever. I think
This room looks cool. I want to go.
Yeah, I know. What is this? The shrub room? Like, what are they even growing here?
This is the Labyrinth growing facility.
It's like one of the levels of the back rooms that you don't want to end up in.
It's a grow room.
Exactly what it looks like. Yes.
I guess it's a real image. It could be AI for all we know, for all whatever tech they put into this stupid video. To make Ramtha's like, I said a bunch of awesome shit a long time ago. Can we just like make a video where like I'm just saying all that? Like, yeah, of course, Jay-Z. Like, you know, I don't fool with no horses. Like, we'll do it.
The sun does not shine. The one world order is to create you as slaves. Oh yes, and it will be very important to keep you at religious odds and boundary odds and creed odds and color odds. But
Jesus.
it also
So Jay-Z is a pretty set in her ways. It seems like she's gotten away from the message of Ramtha. We haven't heard much from Ramtha. She's supposed to be this. I don't think she is anymore. I think she's like all the stuff Ramtha said actually is just my own political beliefs. And
I mean, it's got her name down there on the bottom corner still.
Right. I think that's kind of what we were getting at for a while. It's like, yeah, you are just finding a way to disguise your voice so that you could be like, oh no, I didn't say it. Ramtha said it.
Hey, you okay? My cat was just having the most intense dream and wouldn't wake up. I got scared for a
Oh
second.
God. Yeah, I hope she's okay.
She's like hissed at me when I woke her up. Come here, you okay?
Oh, she was having a nightmare, poor thing.
Oh, my baby girl. Are you scared? What's happening? What's going on with you?
Sorry, I had to freak myself out for a second because I'm going to shake myself out. Honestly, I can't take anymore. Jay-Z Knight, that's what she's up to. Apologies for that. I didn't realize it would get as dark as it would. I thought her. Oh, but Kitty can cheer everyone up. Hey, Kitty.
She looks
what's
so
going on?
She was having the worst nightmare just now. She did not want to wake up.
Give her some treats.
She woke up. She was all like,
Daz, all I have to say is blah, 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 blah.
I saw you freaking out. You were bugging out for a second there.
No need to
She's
bug
okay.
out, Kitty.
She's back.
No need to
She's
bug
back.
out.
I don't know what happened.
Good. It's cool. It's cool. So I did check in with the chat and the vote. I put a vote up. Hey, Kitty, I don't know if you got to vote, but I did check the vote on who people wanted us to close the show with. And with 45% of the vote at the time of this, Joshua P. Warren.
I don't believe you.
Oh, go look for yourself. Go look for yourself. I just went and looked. I'll go look again. It's a little difficult having all this stuff over. I looked. I did see I have to mute this. The poll comes up. Yeah, okay. So we had 18% for Corey Good, 27% for Bledsoe Said So, 0% for Ivan Teller. Joshua P. Warren clearly took it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch up where I was before even Rob got here on New Year's Eve for my Christmas present, which was Joshua P. Warren's video, a tour of my strange collection. Now, I loved this video.
Hello, I am Josh.
Hello, I love this. I'm not going to play. I'll play just the very beginning because I don't think you guys have seen this. I'm going to jump to where we were. We were about 8 minutes in of looking at, this is Joshua P. Warren showing off his own collection, showing off his house and his stuff. Look, in the back, you can see his ninja swords and his pirate ships and his everything. We get to see, finally, not just a green screen of his shit. This is his actual place. I'll play the beginning to get the feel of this.
Hello, I am Joshua P. Warren, and I've decided to give you a short tour.
Sorry, the vote was the vote. I don't know what you want.
That I have here in my
I want to
house
revote.
right now, and that's because it's
Like
the end
need
of
a
the year,
recount.
and pretty soon we're going to be doing some renovating and redecorating. I just bought this house last year, and so some of these objects that I have out right now, they'll be.
All right, so the feel is boredom. Okay, Iron Wolf. Look, I don't know. I put the vote up. What do you want from me? So this is Joshua showing his place. We were so far in.
Put him in as an option in the poll.
Well, I was keeping it fair. I didn't even put him first in there.
Fair to Joshua P. Warren.
He did have some weird. So I want to show you the weirdest thing. I'll just jump to it because you guys didn't see this. The weirdest thing he's got in here. Look at his Santa Claus he has in his house.
That hat.
Not
But,
Santa.
No,
you might
not
want to
this.
say hello because he might be able to see you through your screen. He has those kinds of eyes, and I think he has a traveling spirit. Of course, we've got to have our Santa Claus there.
Okay, so this is Joshua Santa Claus holding a pillow of himself with the number 777 above it.
Below our lucky 777s. That's a big staple of Vegas. And this year I get to be Santa's little Chippendales helper.
Yeah, now come on. He's in the Chippendales little helper, Pee-Pee right here. This is in this guy's house. I don't know why.
It's creepy. It's just creepy.
Great. It's
just really creepy.
All right, you guys are creeping me out. Fine. Ramtha is. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to add Ramtha at all. All right. PB,
I feel like anytime you play those videos of Joshua P. Ward showing his shelf off, I feel like I'm trapped in his apartment.
In his apartment, right?
And like I feel like every day, like he's holding me hostage. I feel like every time you start to play it, even if it's been playing for like 10 seconds, I feel like I've been trapped in there for months with him. And that every day he acts like he's going to let me out, but he just starts describing another item on his shelf and then puts me back in the hole that he keeps me in.
He brings you out of your cage just to be like, hey Rob, look at this new thing I'm adding into the Pantheon.
And I'm like,
back in your cage. No, please.
Oh God, just let me go. And he's like, but wait, let me show you this other thing.
That's
I'm
the
like,
hardest
no!
one too, because he rarely actually shows you what's doing in his own place, but he does there. So, all right, I'll give it to y'all. I do have a very recent Ivan Teller thing where he's talking about the Miami Mall aliens. I have some new Corey Good stuff, and I also have a very fucked up Bledsoe Said So. I'm gonna throw to Drea. I'm gonna let you pick. I'm gonna let you pick, Drea. What would you like to observe?
I mean, the one that I think that I know the least about would be the Bledsoe Said So. So I'm just gonna go for that because the others.
This is literally like voting for the president of the United States right now.
Yeah, it's like shit sandwich or turd burger. I forget what they are. I don't know. Like, fucking hell.
It's Turd Sandwich and Corey Good, I believe, were the two candidates for that. All right. This is our boy. We're gonna see if this is a guy or not. Now, I'm sure you all remember the Fayetteville incident, the UFO incident with Chris Bledsoe. He has a son named Chris Bledsoe Jr., who was also part of that. These are neither Chris's. This is Ryan Bledsoe, his son, not Drew Bledsoe. Bledsoe Said So. And this podcast is on YouTube. And it's Ryan Bledsoe and his friend, who I'm not going to bother to learn his name because he sucks. And these two guys sit on the couch and they cover very positive topics and really, and we see aliens, all this stuff. This is just an episode where, guys, we're just gonna sit back. We're gonna just shoot the shit and let's see what we think of Bledsoe Sets Out. Oh, Bledsoe Sets Out. Oh,
weird things happen in the backyard of the Bledsoe house. So weird.
So weird. Theremin pumping. This is a real paranormal show right here.
You can tell by the length of the intro.
Right, exactly. And you got to let that theremin hit hard. These guys are totally paranormal, everything. And I don't know if you guys remember the Fayetteville incident with the old man who saw, the UFO of God and this blue angel lady, everything. But these are just two younger hip cats sitting back, cashing in on it.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Today we have a very special sequel episode for you today.
So it's going to be like that?
Oh, it's going to be like that. Yeah, we're acknowledging it from up front. A lot of you, if like longtime fans will know that like episode 6, we did an episode called A Stream of Consciousness.
So this is what this is. They're just like, this is what if we just showed up into the show, we're like, you know what? We didn't plan anything. We're not trying to be interesting or informative or do anything humorous.
Oh God, no.
Because
the last thing you want us to be interesting.
Well, no, because we are who we are. We could just put this. Look, I didn't plan any of this tonight. I didn't set up any kind of poll or pull videos or kind of get it. You guys just want to hear me riffing, like us just free falling, doing whatever, right? Rob, and look, they have a decent setup. Yeah, you're a professional podcast studio guy.
It looks great.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
It does, actually. See by the title, this is A Stream of Consciousness 2. We waited about 121 episodes.
Wow.
We felt like that was an appropriate time. We always intended to do this.
Give it a
Which one, him or me?
Right. It was intentional from the very beginning, and don't believe it's not. So we're doing another one, A Stream of Consciousness. We're just going to get in here and chop it up. We need a break.
Oh, man, they're working so hard for us. They're just pumping out the content. Well, I do that all the time too. I'm like, I'm done talking and I'm throwing to you.
They might just need to put something out that week,
Exactly.
I think they may have some ad, obligations that they need to fulfill. So they need to have an episode that runs that week. So better this than nothing.
True. But if you ever wonder why maybe there's like a couple week gaps between our episodes coming out, because we don't just turn on the mic and go, you know what, guys, we're just gonna shoot the shit. We don't know what we're talking about.
We have maybe once or twice. Maybe once or twice we have.
We get a little loose sometimes.
Most of the time we prepare.
I'm usually in the back of my head prepared, even if it doesn't feel like I am. Especially. Oh,
you guys are prepared.
See, that's Streya's bit. Her secret is she's always prepared. You guys don't even know. All right. But these guys, foot loose, baby. Fancy free.
Yeah, honestly, no, it's just like we.
Okay, says Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got a great look going recently. He's very into death metal, but he's very into Jesus. He's one of those guys where it's like very like, all right, you wear death metal shirts, but you're talking about the Holy Ghost all the time. Okay, all right. Rob's like, I didn't pick Bledsoe, so here you go. Rob, come on.
I don't really even want to hear what he's going to say. How long is this podcast?
Oh no, we're not going to watch all of this. I was going to jump around. I just wanted to give a little sense of our buddies over at the Bledsoe Sets show. Rob's like, look, I can't talk bad. These guys are pumping out their stuff. Are they interesting? Let's see if they're interesting.
We always come in here with a topic, and it's like it can be a big undertaking to do like rigorous preparation and do all this study and then like constantly think of what are we going to talk about on this one? What are we going to talk about on this one? And I was just thinking, I was like, bro, what if we just like get in there and just like talk as friends?
Yeah. And so, yeah, which is like, always, but we're the type of friends that'll sit and talk. Honestly, most of our friends will like sit and talk for hours and hours and just talk and have a good time.
Wait, friends do that? They're describing what friends do? I don't know. Does this add up? We've hung out in person together. We
try to talk like not at all. We try not to talk, which is Minimal eye contact. Just save it for the show. No.
That's what we keep. That's the only thing I've ever heard us say to each other. We're like every time we're like, no, save it for the show. Save it for the show.
Shut up. Hey, good morning. Shut up.
I don't know. You never shut up. You're always.
Yeah, just say save it. Exactly.
That's the joke.
All right.
But also, there have been like, there's at least on for me, there's like been some things kind of on my mind lately, and some things like weighing on me that might not like fit into like a structured.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a structured. It wouldn't like fit the theme of an episode, but I still want to talk about. So,
also,
yeah.
in addition to that, yeah, that's a very good point.
Wait, I was trying to see if we could make it look like he was on the show.
Maybe on our mind that we want to talk about, or we want to like.
Hey, big boy.
But when we're doing a topic on Gnosticism or Pinocchio.
So these are Monophysism and Pinocchio. These are big
agnosticism, I think he said, and Pinocchio, which I am interested in hearing what they have to say about Pinocchio.
Hey, I'm not dissing him. Look, I'm not trying to sway people the way. Go subscribe. Let's have said so. He's out there. This is like
I'd never listened to the show before, but I'd feel bad dissecting them too hard.
All right.
With no context. I don't know them. I don't know. Maybe he does some good stuff, and this is just like a filler episode.
It is a filler episode, which I thought was funny because it makes you very vulnerable. Like I don't.
I mean, that's kind of what you sign up for, right? Like if you have to have filler episodes, that's kind of on you for it to be a filler and not actual genuine content. That's on you.
I just saying it's fine.
And Rob.
I haven't seen anything ridiculous yet jump out at me here.
Yeah. All right, fine. Well, because it's just the intro. I'll just jump around. Let's see what they're randomly talking about 20 minutes from now. How about that? Would that be a little better? You get an idea, a sense of them settling in. What the fuck are they talking about?
Internet. Before I get furious, look at your shirt.
I stumbled onto the Nintendo Switch subreddit on accident.
Oh, bullshit. On accident.
No, the Switch Sports, subreddit.
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I think honestly, dude, it's like us doing this. It's like when we do this and we just start talking about other stuff. It's not like
yeah, it's fine.
I don't see anything significant.
All right.
Whoa.
What about what he wears?
That's pretty fancy.
Okay, now they've got funny hats. All right, we'll jump to. I don't know when the funny hats come in. Let's see.
They're trying to be funny. They're trying to be funny, though.
That's
we're going to make fun of them for trying to be funny.
I'm actually really pumped.
I don't think we're making fun of them.
It's going to be the next thing I read. I'm currently rereading Rick Rubin's book.
Is that why he has that hat on? Does Rick Rubin wear hats like that? All right, I get your point, Rob. I get your point.
I feel like you could have done a little bit more research on that video and really watch through it before and pick some key moments. It feels like you went in a little unprepared for that one. I'm just playing with you.
I was trying to. That was my homage. That was my homage to Bledsoe Setso is not being prepared because that's what they do, right? That's fun.
We didn't say we were going to make fun of them.
I never said that.
Why are we watching it then?
So we were checking in on them. We're checking in on people we've talked about.
What's the point of that? What's the point of that? We're not going to make fun of them.
All you want?
Rob, come on.
Make fun of people. All right.
It's a podcast of people sitting and just talking about.
I'm not sure what the spotlight was on either. I mean, look, it was a poll, and then they didn't win out of the poll of who we should feature.
No, PP won, and then the two people in the chat who were still chiming in were like, "Get the fuck PP up." I was like, "All right." Look, I put it in the poll. I was ready to talk about it. If you didn't want to, I get it. Maybe someone we can though is we're gonna close out soon, but this is. Oh my God!
Another day in paradise.
I sent him the link. Hey, hello, Ivan.
Oh, great.
So yeah, Miami Mall, Alien. That was definitely Alien War for sure. I don't think that was like a test of the government glitch. Was it HARP or whatever it is that they have? I doubt it.
So he is all in on the Alien Mall in Miami. He does live in Florida. I will give you a little note on that. So Ivan is all in on the mall aliens. He has his own theories. I know, Rob, you said you've looked at images of that mall alien. You're not into it. Ivan's into it, though.
It's just so hard to see.
Well, you gotta open up.
Literally, it's hard to see.
I just really wish they would just take a picture from the ground. Why does it have to be shot from a helicopter every time?
Does anybody have any footage of anything that went on that night?
Do we have any foot? There was cop cars all over the place. They have a camera on every single one of those things.
Right.
And the cops all have a camera on them.
It's a giant mystery to me, and I'm actually very interested to find out what the fuck that was all about. I'm genuinely interested.
It is interesting, and Ivan has that third eye though. He's a channeler. He communicates with aliens all the time. He knows what is going on. He feels gray energy and reptilian energy and gangster energy, all kind of energies. He's always channeling. ABC, always be channeling. That's what he's always preaching.
Gangsters be channeling.
GBC, yeah.
Where is he right now? Is he in hell?
he's got a little cat fort behind him. Like, you better not bring your cat up here. It's probably going to jump on that
definitely
thing.
hell, yes.
As a cat tower.
I thought those were just like carpet steps.
He said cat hell. No.
That's just like freaking like towers in the background. Like, oh no, that's like 5 miles away. That's just you're in hell.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a David Lynch like hellscape behind him and far background.
That's pretty cool. That's a lot cooler than what it probably really is. I hope it doesn't turn on the lights.
No, he's allowed to leave hell for 2 hours every morning to go wander around his empty neighborhood and point out all the energies. But when he's locked in and he's really, so this is in his area. He's very keyed in. This is only from a couple days ago. This is Ivan in the Miami Mall. We're going to learn what really is going on, man.
No, it was like 10 feet tall beings that were fighting each other apparently, and then they were, I guess, walking and glitching at the same time. Kind of humanoid type of creature beings.
Yeah, they were glitching like this.
So yeah, definitely, and it was happened in the New Year. Miami is definitely a reptilian area, but yeah, it was definitely a war.
I feel like he needs sleep.
He's always tired. No, that's just how he is.
I know, that's what I mean, though. It's like he constantly seems like he really needs a long nap.
He doesn't sleep, I don't think. I think he doesn't use periods either when he talks. He
doesn't have periods?
He just rolls right through.
Stream of consciousness,
he never stops, like, to just like complete a sentence. He just
because if he does stop, he'll pass out.
I think, maybe.
He looks a lot like Pee-Pee right here. I just want to point that out. Like,
they might be distant cousins, the two of them.
Oh, I mean, if Pee-Pee grew his hair out a little bit, maybe he. God,
if he could. We know we can't.
I've never noticed a resemblance before. Sorry, go on.
No, let him go on.
All right,
we've never seen him in a big round hat before.
You've also never seen him be interesting ever.
And you've never seen him and Joshua P. Warren in the same place at the same time, so they may be the same person.
Joshua P. Warren might be controlling him with his mind for all we know, or some kind of wishing machine.
Don't give him that much credit, dude.
Fine, but I want to know more about the mall aliens because he is all in.
And because the cops can talk about it too much, but people are eyewitnesses are saying a portal open. I won't doubt it.
Yeah.
Something's definitely going on. Yeah, my wife got hit pretty hard recently by a time-wide war, so I'm all happy about it.
Whoa, Rob, did you know about the timeline wars that have been going on? The timeline wars.
Why is he so happy about them?
Would you like to know?
What?
I said because he's got nothing else going on in his life.
Oh, right. And honestly, the timeline is if there's a war going on in the timeline, that's more than he's had going on in a long, long, long time. So
that's exciting to him. Yeah.
I would be interested to see what makes him so happy about the war on the timeline, though, because I'm still kind of unclear on why he laughed so creepishly.
He's like the new Kang. He's like Kang on the timeline wars. Where
he really did. He had like a weird evil villain moment there, where he couldn't hold in.
Like 10 seconds. 15
yeah, can you just play that little second
again? Yeah. I'll bring it back a few seconds. Let's go. Right about here.
I mean, people are eyewitnesses are saying a portal open. I won't doubt it.
Portal.
Something's definitely going on. Yeah, my wife got hit pretty hard recently by a time-wide war, so I'm all happy about it. Yeah, I don't know why they want us here. We're just here to get beat up, I guess. Huh?
Oh my God!
It's just a blast. That's what they call it, a war. Yeah, it's a war with no end, apparently, and no happiness either.
You guys should have voted Ivan Teller. We could have got to this a while ago. He is definitely up to some stuff. I don't know if he's going. This is his like super villain arc that he's going through.
It seems like it. I mean, yeah. Look at his background. The way Rob was mentioning that it looked like hell. I think this is where he's starting to turn.
I have a cat. Her name is Abby Normal.
Oh Christ!
He's in cat hell. He's got the little cat tower behind him.
Oh, okay.
What time of day you think it is that he recorded those?
Fucking 3 p.m., bro.
He's outside of time and space. He's in the timeline wars. He doesn't know where he is or when
All
he
he knows
is.
is that he
That's why he
woke
ends
up
up in
and
these
he's
barren
now-
landscapes. That probably is the future of whatever city he's in. That's why he feels all these energies. That's his timeline wars. He's
Totally.
always walking around like he used to walk around theme parks all the time. This thing, you would barely ever see anyone else in the background. It's so weird. Like
He comes off like a Blade Runner or something like that. The way like he's always out looking for something, but
He's
doesn't really
glitching,
tell
though.
anybody. Yeah.
All right, does he have anything important to say about it? Or?
He's probably got something to giggle about. I don't know. Let's watch him giggle a little.
Does he have anything important to say?
And this is a longer
he doesn't
video.
have
What-
anything important. He never does. He
No,
never
of course not.
has. He never does. He's not going to.
What are you talking about? He's going to talk about what was going on in Miami. We're going to figure it all out. And I won't watch all this, but we will. I want to see the very end. I want to see if he gets tuckered out towards the end.
All right, which other people enjoy this.
I mean, more than he already
so anyway, so it's hard to get like a real read on this because it is a war. So they're not going to like tell you all.
Right, it's hard to get a read on a war.
You get a version of it. But you know, this is kind of a touchy subject. So
Worse. They're silly.
well, obviously, there's two different groups that are fighting each other.
Okay.
Obviously, there's some kind of reptilian frequency there. Doesn't mean it was all reptilian, but there's some kind of reptilian vibe that was there. It's also some kind of
Possibly,
hybrid
man.
gray
Yes.
race of some sort. Yeah, some kind of creature. Now, was that like done intentionally? I don't think so.
It's the whole looking up where it's like, yeah, that's the.
But yeah, where it's like trying to remember, like, but that's what people do when they're making shit up in an attempt to look like they were trying to remember something.
Well, I was thinking the same thing, but they look. I remember because I watch a lot of like crime scene and like investigation. What's it called? What's it called when they like put them in when they have them in the room and interrogation videos?
Interrogation scenes.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, they look up and to the left is when you're lying. When
whoa,
you're like,
whoa, but that's the right? Would that be
I know
right?
he's going to the right. That's why I'm thinking. I'm like, maybe he.
Honestly, it's
thinks
most
this is
looking
true.
up at all.
Yeah, it's up to the right. Am I
He's just
backwards?
lazy. Like he couldn't just print out like a little readout. He just has it taped on the wall. He's like, I've been doing this a while. I know what I'm doing.
Also, I mean, I'm just noticing he's got one attached earlobe and one non-attached. So I think he's just like a complete hybrid. I don't think that he's even a real human being.
He's half man,
half
chimpanzee, or whatever the fuck they say. Half man, half
We have
chicken.
so many of the half man quotes. That if we could put any of those clips here, it would.
I
work.
guess that
Part
makes
human,
him
part
human.
chicken. It doesn't matter if he's left-handed. No, I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
He definitely is. He probably is, though. Oh, absolutely is. No, I have no idea. All right, well, let's see what he looked up and found.
Might be some kind of guardians.
Wait, there he is. Now he's looking up to the left. It only took a second. Guardians.
Ooh, keyword for the next episode, by the way.
Was that like done
Oh wait, no, I take
intentionally?
it back.
I
I take it back.
So.
It's the wrong word.
Might be some kind of guardians watching over like a portal or something like that and got attacked or whatever it might be, just to cause chaos. So obviously there's probably much more to it than that, but either way.
Okay. So
cool.
hold on, pause it for 1 second. I was backwards. It's if they look up to the left, it means they're telling the truth. If they look up to the upper right, it means deceit.
Yeah.
He's looking up to the right a lot.
Yeah.
This
I mean, basically, his face does not belie. Like, he obviously looks like he's making shit up. He's like so bad at, like, oh yeah, totally. I just like completely looks like a kid.
Yeah, but if he believes it, is it that made up? I mean, I do.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You got me.
Where is he go? What does he have to say about the aliens, though? Does he ever say anything?
He's getting there. He's getting there. He does get there.
So of course, it's part of also some kind of disclosure, but you know, they're just going to cover up, and news isn't doing very good at it. And yeah, people don't believe me. Most people are asleep anyway, so who cares, right? Unless you're there and you get to experience
You're
it.
mumbling.
Yeah.
I know he got held through. He basically was trying to say that, like, yeah, people are going to ignore it, and this is probably a chance of the aliens to get in the public, but they're just going to bury it. No one's going to care about it. But he's like, yeah, but
Well, yeah. Like we get the little bits of what he's saying based off of the words that we can hear, but bro needs to wake the fuck up. Drink some coffee before you start these things, dude.
He does sound like he's like been drinking. Like anytime he does these, he's always like, and this is just, you guys
Yeah, be open about it.
I don't know what he's saying. Ever.
At least I'm open about it. It's a Friday night. We're doing our Unbelievers live stream. Hit the like button. We're hitting the 2-hour mark. We're gonna finish up a little. We're gonna play a little of this, and I'll zoom to the end. I do want to see him Tucker at the end, but let's watch just maybe a minute while he's still full of energy.
A little bit coherent. Yeah.
Yeah, this is him shot out of a cannon still, and it landed at his feet, I think.
Most people probably won't care unless you're like a ufologist person or something like that. So it's a lot more interesting than the presidential thing that's going on.
Is it?
And everything else that's out there. So that's pretty cool. So it's not. If you're there to see it, it's like, what are you going to do about it anyway, right?
Why is he clicking through links? What is he doing? He's like opening up these articles. He's not reading anything. He's not looking at anything. He's not even talking about anything.
He's deleting emails. He's deleting spam emails while he's doing this fucking video right now. I can't believe this guy.
Oh my god.
That's weird. Right there, he actually looks like let's see if I can find it real quick. I know I kept you. Look at this. Look, it's pretty close, right? Right? It's not too bad.
Gamekeeper?
I'm the gatekeeper.
He does kind of look like the gatekeeper, right?
Gatekeeper, my gatekeeper. We found it. He needs his keymaster. He's the gatekeeper. He needs a robo key. He needs his robo key to unlock the mystery.
I can't help him.
All right, this is the very end where he's somehow become the gatekeeper. Okay. So let's watch. This is the very last minute of Ivan Teller. Let's see if he tuckers himself out or not.
The manipulations here.
Hit the like button.
Half of it's human, half of it's alien. Humans here are just manipulating other humans, just the way it is. It doesn't always have to be due to alien influence. Just sometimes, and the aliens are here to try to track back so you're not so manipulated. But they can only do so much. When you want to be manipulated, it's like, okay, we tried to help you. We'll just want to keep an eye on him.
Okay, game recognizes game. Yeah, he is definitely drunk at this point. I don't know how he's getting it. He's got some kind of like alcohol enema stuck up his ass. I don't know how he's this drunk. He hasn't taken a sip of anything, but he's definitely there. He's so out
one
of
of those
it.
things where, again, we cannot tell what time of day it is right now where he's at.
No.
We don't know what he's been doing for the past 8 hours, 12 hours, 24
He could just sometimes exhaustion and like not sleeping does come off like the person is drunk, like after when they're really tired.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man. He's always like this.
He looks like he needs a
He is
nap.
always like this. He is, and that's why we love him because he's talking about alien stuff. All right,
He's always like this though.
He's about to tucker out. I'm hoping he.
What would happen if he had a Red Bull?
He might look you in the eyes.
Right? Oh my god.
Look.
Oh fuck. His eyes would start glowing. Yeah.
All right, God damn it.
And humanity with all this manipulation within the government, it's up to you on that one. Society can reject all of that manipulation. They're not ready for it. A lot of humans here are victims. That victim mentality, so they keep blaming the corrupt government for everything. It's kind of like being in an abusive relationship. So there's still a lot of
That's not funny.
Uh-oh. He didn't like wall. It's your boy. I'm out. Deuces. All right, that was it. That was the end. That's how I ended it.
Moment. He
did an Irish exit. He did Irish exit on his own.
Did an Irish goodbye. He said an Irish goodbye. Yeah, exactly. Almost feel like doing the same thing. Oh. No, I won't do that. We wouldn't do. Oh no, Rob did it.
Robert did it.
Oh shit! This is device. Rob actually did it. All right, thank you everyone for hanging out. And oh my God, oh no, what happened to Drea? Oh no, oh no. Thank you everybody. And this is a new one. This is a song. All right, we're fucking around. Look, everyone's back. Wait, why is it playing? It back to me?
Why did he bring back the dead?
Rob, you're messing with the echo.
I'm sorry.
All right. Good night, everybody. Bye. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button. What are you doing? Good night.
impossible, you said. I